All right, and playing countdown. I look drunk. I ain't even had
How
it.
you doing? Am.
My hair getting lost in my background.
Girl, shake that left taffy. That left taffy. That left taffy.
Hello, Yolanda. And gentlemen. No gentlemen tonight. Maybe in the comments.
Hey,
I go, gentlemen.
Yolanda.
What up, though?
Hey, Kevin.
Oh,
What's up?
God.
How y'all doing? It's me, Miss Chessie B. I wish I knew how to beatbox.
Oh, God. Don't spit on the mic.
That's what he said.
Chilling. I am done. Anybody else that's watching, please say hello. Let us know that you are here.
Nikki's running late, but she's coming.
Okay. Let us know you're here while she drink her water.
Don't worry about what's in my cup.
I said water. Don't tell on yourself now. All right, you want to go ahead and play the intro?
We can.
All right, here we go. Share while we play the intro, please. And thank you. That went fast.
Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Miss Chessie B. And when I walked past the mirror today, I said, "Oh, girl, I think my butt getting big. It's getting hot in here." No.
I am done. I'm Sunshine. Welcome to another week of Occasionally Posh, and I cannot with her. I cannot. Thank y'all for joining. If you haven't done so far, please say hello. Let us know you're here, and share this experience with your family and friends and stuff.
I'll behave tonight.
She not. Tonight is all gonna be about shenanigans. You know, nothing serious. So tell them to turn in for some fun. Tune in for some fun. Turn in, Lord Jesus. He said, "Water that Jesus turned."
I know. You know, me and Jesus, we got this connection. He was like, "Just for Chassie B, I'm gonna turn this water into something good."
Yeah. Chessie B. All right. Okay, we're here. I cannot. Anywho, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, we're gonna Chassie said we're gonna have a guest, but she's running a little bit late. So we're just gonna get it started up in here. And as y'all can see from the title, I just wanted to show this video to show it that started off, and the title of it is "Chlamydia Pills Are Gorgeous."
Girl, why are the chlamydia meds fucking gorgeous?
Better question, why are you so comfortable on the internet? I just felt like that was more deserving of a diary as opposed to a TikTok video. You want to know something that's really gorgeous? A negative test for chlamydia.
Girl, what?
Who says?
I thought that you got a shot for chlamydia. I didn't know that you took pills.
I don't know. No idea.
I always thought that people said they got shots for them.
I have no how. Is chlamydia? Who would have? I don't even know how to spell it. CHLAMYDIA. Treated. Here we go. How was chlamydia treated? It just says with antibiotics. So yeah, it can be treated with pills. Mm-hmm. Maybe you think, is it gonorrhea?
Maybe it's gonorrhea is with a shot.
Anybody in the comments know from experience? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He said water to whiskey. LOL. Hey Tierra. He said, well, anybody
Yeah,
else think
it's gonorrhea. That's
he's a gonorrhea? Okay.
uh-huh. Well,
Mm.
you learn something every day.
Every single day. He said, nah, you can get a shot too with the eyes.
Oh,
What's the eyes
thank
for?
you, Kevin, for that information.
Just like-
Listen, chlamydia and gonorrhea is two of the easiest STDs that you can get. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world has probably had one or the other.
I have not
And if
had
you
that.
haven't, you are probably just lucky.
I must be the lucky one. Gonorrhea a shot. I mean, I ain't judging nobody. I mean, you can get stuff from anything these days.
He's
Touch and
hell, them
go.
2 pills. What 2 pills?
He said Chastity treat everything with a shot of liquor. Done.
It works every time.
That's what they did back in the day. You got a wound, pour that liquor in it. Okay. They was treating
Heal it
bullet
right
wounds.
on up. Heal it right on up.
All sorts of things. All sorts of things. You got any never mind, I ain't gonna ask, because then you're gonna ask me back, and then I'm gonna have to answer it. So I ain't gonna answer.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's your wildest, craziest sex activity you done that ended you up hurt?
Ended me
Not
up in
with
pain.
in pain, yeah. Not
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay.
it should be after dark. So if anybody who saved and sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and
You have joined the right podcast. You have joined the right podcast.
I'm warning you now. Okay, this is your warning. All right, go.
So this is a warning for everyone out there. If you are going to go on a marathon and have multiple orgasms and multiple nuts, make sure that you are fully hydrated. I recently had a marathon of amazing orgasms and nuts. So then after I got my life together, I started feeling like real nauseous. I started feeling dizzy. I was weak. And I was like, oh my God, I am about to die. Like I had that amazing orgasm and I am about to die from that orgasm. So I got on Google and I was like, can you get sick from having too many orgasms? So then it was like, you're probably dehydrated. You probably need to drink water. So I had to drink like 4 big cups of water. I'm in the kitchen like
you're gonna go away right then and there. Gulp it down, okay? You be good to go. Ooh, that's hilarious.
So the moral of the story: drink water. Drink water. I'm fully hydrated now. I'm good.
She's like, tonight gonna be the night. 8 cups today.
If y'all see me walking around with a gallon of water and I just got a straw in there, mind your business. Mind your business. I almost died.
My God, that's funny. That's funny. He said tried to be Melvin, stepped on a sock.
Really? Did you fall?
Oh, Melvin. Hi, I got you now. It took me a minute. A little slow. Baby boy.
Did you fall,
I got
Kevin?
you.
Did you fall?
God, woo.
Deezy, don't be judging me. I feel
if you
judgment.
fail, that means she failed too. Oh Lord,
if Kevin failed.
And you
know,
get stitches. Done. Oh,
Kevin, you be having some stories. You be having some stories.
I was about to say, if I'm putting 2 and 2 together, if he failed, she had to fall. It wouldn't kind of go with each other, okay?
I told you about that time. Me and my ex, we went to the strip club, and this girl, the stripper, came over, and she like did a headstand and was like popping her ass in his face. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, I think I can do that. He was like, bet, I think you can too. So a couple of nights later, we was sitting at the house. We was, sitting around talking, listening to music, drinking or whatever. And I was like, I'm about to try it. And he was like, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. So I go and I did it. Like I did it. I popped up on the headstand and I like was able to pop my ass and everything. And I was like, yes, that was fun. Then I wanted to take 85 shots and try it again. So I went and tried it again, and my body said, and I flipped over the apartment that I lived in at the time. It was like my living room chair, my couch was right here, and then I had a end table, and then you go like straight into the kitchen. I flipped over the couch, over the table, and rolled into the kitchen. And my head was
I am done. I am done. He said mine was going too hard to where my heartbeat got off track. Oh Lord, trying to die. Trying to die. Lord Jesus. He said concussion and all. That poor girl, I tell you. Is this the same one you converted? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh my God. Y'all gonna get
These you need a defibrillator beside you at all times.
But make sure she know how to use that thing. She been in kitchen trying to save you.
Like, no, keep going. Clear. Don't stop. Clear. That's the spot. Clear.
Done. OMG. Oh my God. He said, no, I go at my pace now. No, that's right. Don't be trying to overcompensate, okay? We know it's been a week since the last time, but don't die for it. Do not die for it. I ain't gonna tell no crazy stories about me because you know I got
because you didn't have a life before you got married.
I ain't saying that. But I am gonna give a warning for y'all out there. I'm gonna give a warning. I ain't gonna say no. I ain't telling no stories. I'm gonna give a warning. Morenas can be knocked out.
Oh, I know. I make sure mine stay in. Leave that thing in there.
The next day I thought I was having a miscarriage. I'm going to
baby, you thought I probably would have tried to stick that thing back in me myself because I would have been scared. The nut,
I'm done.
The Miranda.
It's free.
Hey y'all, they got some free food over here. Come on, little Spurs going. No, baby, that thing would have went back in that night. I would have popped my legs open and been like, push it back in.
I am done. He said, I ain't 15 no more. Ain't none of us, okay? Ain't none of us. He said Morenas can be knocked out and can.
And can. Okay. They can. And definitely can.
That's my only warning, so you know.
It can be knocked out, knocked up. I know somebody who went up and shifted over and like they had to get it surgically removed out of it. Lord. I said, damn girl, you
that can happen too. That's happened.
If you hit it, it will have you peeing blood. Oh yeah.
They don't cut the strings right on it that first time.
Yeah, the strings be kind of long. But I like for my string to be long because I like to check it, make sure that it's still in there.
But they gotta cut it at a certain angle so it don't stab.
Yeah. I might need to go get mine recut a little bit more.
I don't know the answer to that, DC. I have no idea. I mean, I know what was going on at the time when it happened, so maybe it was that certain position. I don't know, but I don't know the answer. Anyway, let's move on.
You can't go in sideways. You just gotta go this way. You can't go sideways.
Go to whatever your story is.
What story? I ain't got no story.
You really ain't got nothing.
No, that was my story. I was gonna tell y'all about that. I almost died from dehydration from multiple orgasms.
He said, just put the tip in. Who doing that? We ain't in high school.
Ain't nobody doing that mess.
Ain't nobody. That's a lie anyway. Nobody just put no tip in anyway. That's
quickest way to piss me off. Yeah. Oh, let me just stick the tip in. How about you go the fuck home?
How about you go get some lotion? Get out my face. Some of that bad lotion from Maxwell.
I just thought about this. I was looking at this live the other night on Facebook, And it was these two girls. They was on there talking, and like these random men kept joining the lives. The crazy thing is, the men that kept joining the lives and showing their penises had the smallest penises I have ever seen in my whole life. One of them looked like this, and I honestly think my thumb might be bigger than what his penis was. And he had the audacity to get on there and be jacking off. Everybody that showed their penis was small, and I was distraught.
What they did, huh?
And I was like, so nobody told y'all that it was small? Like, y'all, you didn't know that thing
y'all
was looking like a newborn whenever you pulled your pants down and showed that on the internet.
That's like, what was that one actor name they showed him one time? Or he pulled his pants down the movie, so that thing was small. What was one of them black actors? I don't know. I'm about to look it up, but I guess it's here. We'll go ahead and bring on in. Hello.
Hi.
How you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys tonight?
Good.
Okay. Peppa Pig.
And not Peppa Pig. I am.
I've been having
the British accent.
I remember who it was. It was Brian White.
Is it? He
It was
is
some
cute
movie.
too.
I know.
What you say about my baby daddy?
Brian White. Little.
It was some movie that they showed this thing, and that thing was.
No.
These the balls.
Oh, I just watched him on a movie last night. I went to a Lifetime to get my money back.
All the movies I done watched with him in it. So like, that's a fine man. Now I'm mad.
I was stuck and everything.
Maybe the movie didn't do him justice. Maybe he was cold. I don't know.
Well, you know that you do know in some movies, not all, but some of them they use like prosthetics on their penises. So sometimes it's not really theirs. Okay. But if it was that little with a prosthetic on, it probably ain't too much bigger.
Yeah.
They had it glued on.
I don't even know why you bringing up old stuff. Like, why you talking about my man like that? That was then. That was when he was 5.
Not when he was 5. I'm not watching her with no penis, no 5-year-old.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm late, you guys. I had my first peer romance party tonight.
Yeah,
where'd it go?
It went good. It was funny. My audience was funny.
Your audience was funny.
Oh, yeah, very.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He said, Kel said, tip all the way in. That's hilarious. He said, no, my just tip feel good. Bye. How many times y'all fall for that? I ain't never fell for that.
I ain't never fell for no just a tip. Piss me off.
No. That's like an appetizer for somebody. A tip. A tip. Right. You ain't tip. Tip. No, tip me. Give me the whole thing.
Little doorstop weenies. Bye. Small penis men be overconfident showing that they be confident.
And they were, y'all. They were so confident. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I cannot believe it. Where's the niggas at? Like
she said, where was this live? This live was where?
This live was on Facebook, y'all. Facebook. The next time I stumble across it, I will share it to you.
And they didn't cut the live.
No, they ain't cut the live. That live was lit.
But I play a little song and I get cut off in 2.2 seconds. We got whole weenies on the live? Okay.
It wasn't whole weenies. It was newborns. That's why it passed.
I am.
It was the nursery.
Weak.
Gotta be better.
Oh my God. Anywho. Chaz, you ain't got no stories.
What else y'all want to know? Y'all want to know about the time I almost died during sex?
Can I clock out now?
You just clocked in. Let's be clear.
Okay. So y'all, everybody know I got asthma, right? So we were doing it. It was hot in the room. I told him to turn on the air. But like if I go from one extreme to the next extreme really fast, it triggers my asthma. So we sitting there doing it, and I was like, and I like literally could not breathe. Like I kept trying to look over to the table so I could grab my inhaler and take it. And so when I reached over, I knocked the inhaler off, and it went like behind the nightstand, so I couldn't reach it. So then he's like, "Are you having an asthma attack?" I said, "Yes, but keep going."
Don't worry about me. Just keep going, brother.
And you don't need to stop it. We here.
Gonna die for it. It ain't that
It's not
serious.
die tonight, but it's okay. Just keep going. Don't stop it.
It's
now.
not
Hey.
that serious. That was loud. Speaking of something Chastity B would do, I seen this and I thought it was funny. This person said, "I gotta stop applying for everything on Indeed. I got to interview Tuesday to be a pastor."
I'm done.
No lie, y'all. No lie.
Woo!
I used to apply for like all jobs on Indeed. As long as it didn't say a master's or a doctorate, I would apply for it. So I got an invitation to do an interview for a job that I had applied for. So I was like, let me go back and see what this job is for. Yo, it was a scientist. A scientist.
You should have did it.
I was like, what was on my application that made them think that I could be a scientist? That was funny.
Look,
Right.
look, Jasmine gonna walk by talking about, ain't you in class? Look who the teachers is. She said, they get on my nerves. She's trying to be all nice. Aren't you in class, Mom? Yeah, I am. Nick said.
Dude, I am, dude. Y'all got it. Nikki, you got any crazy interview or job stories?
No. Nothing that I can think of. I should look and see if they have any pastor jobs on there. I should be a pastor. That would be good. But I'm gonna make, you know what? Where DZ at? 'Cause I was gonna make him the deacon at the church.
Church already canceled. Church is already canceled.
Where's my friend?
He managing the chat box.
I'm weak.
What was his job title he gave himself last week for the chat box? I don't remember.
I forgot the code.
He said,
the
"I'll
chat
apply to be a
codes or something."
masseuse soon." I'm dead. Not a masseuse. You think all them people that be all them people on them videos that be doing the massages be trained?
Yeah, I don't know. Their hands look trained. I seen this one video where this man, he was like massaging the women and like pulling them up into him and all that kind of stuff. Like that thing it looked like some soft porn. And I was like, if he massaged me like that, we go together. Like, I need you to call your mama and tell her to make sure that she cooking dinner on Sunday because I'm coming to meet everybody. You doing all that to me.
Right.
Everybody. I am doing. Deezy said, "I have the ushers blocking the door, Nikki." He said, "We doing 3 offers and 3 song selections to go with them."
Oh God! I definitely ain't coming there.
Y'all gonna be up in there every Sunday.
I am not coming.
And we serving food.
I don't know. I might come. What time the food gonna be served?
I'm giving $1 an offering. That's all you get.
Speaking of $1 an offering, one time we went to the strip club and this guy was in there. And all he had was like $6. So he wanted each stripper to get $1. So every time
Hope 7 that come out.
So every time a new stripper would come up there and dance, he'll walk up to the stage and he'll look at them like straight in the eye. He be like, and then he'll lay it down on the stage.
I am doing.
Y'all be cutting. She quit. I am now. Hello, occasionally pause. I am now your new host.
Yay, she did it! So Tiara said, "Yeah, I seen that too. You seen it, Tiara? I'm telling you, you massage me like that and doing all that. We go together. I am meeting the whole family on Sunday.
Y'all talking about that guy that be doing the massage things on? Yes. Yes. And they said he was coming. He was like going on tour or something. I was like, I hope.
He came to Raleigh not too long ago, and I was gonna go, but I was scared that if I went, I was gonna fall in love with him.
Like, I fell in love with him. I was just watching the video.
Not just watching the video.
These said, and it's an ATM every corner. See, no, definitely am not coming to y'all's church.
Please.
Why would you need an ATM? There's so many ways to give money now. Why am I gonna pay an ATM fee?
They want cash. And they don't want to have to
like, cash app you. You'll never see it.
They said refreshments downstairs for after the second service.
Bye.
Wait, so that means y'all gonna have a third service?
I thought I was in church a lot.
Yep.
No, baby.
We're gonna start at 8:00 in the morning.
Y'all gonna be at 8:00 by yourself.
That part.
She quit before I started the prayer lines and baptisms.
I don't know if I'm gonna be there for that one. The baptism. I can see him now just throwing people down in the Jordan Lake somewhere. I don't know if I'm going.
Tiara said some people don't give the strippers anything. At least he came with a little song. He had them $6 and he was proud. He was like, "Here, look, you see it? This is for you." He didn't, but he could have at least like slapped the ass or something, or slid the dollar down the butthole. He could have did something.
Slide nothing down my butthole for no dollar. $1 just get you this.
Let's not talk about strip clubs and chastity, please. Let's not.
Don't go for me. Don't go for me. We got put out of the strip club. Tell them why we got put out of the strip club, Nikki.
Because I'm like, that was my first time in a strip club. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. Next thing I know, I see one of the strippers up on the pole. And I'm like, damn, it look like Chastity. Oh my God, it is her. Next thing I know, security pull up, taking her down. Then my cousin up there, our cousin up there too. I don't know why I went to the daggone thing with them lenses. They done took both, and then we just got put out, the whole family. I was just like,
no, I got up there that last time because the strippers kept telling me to come up there. I had met all the strippers in the bathroom. I knew all of their names. We had all became like really good friends, right? So whenever it was time for them to get on the stage, they was like, "You need to come up here with us. You're so fun." I was like, "Bet, I'll get up there." So
they got you in trouble. That's what they
did.
The
security guard. I got up there twice, right? That third time. The second time he took me down, he said, "If you get back up there, you're getting out." And I was like, okay. So then the stripper girl, she came over. She was like, "Come on, he's not looking." So like I did like this. I like sat down on the stage and I turned my legs around so that I could stand up. Before I could stand up, he was
done.
Done. He was like, "I got to
go." I was like, wait.
I ain't never really liked strip clubs. I guess I'm an oddball in the world. I went to one time, and the very first time I ever went, dude, it was one of them hood clubs. Dude pulled me up on stage, had a little stinking, funky nuts in my face.
You went to the men. The women are so much better than the men. I like seeing the men strippers, but the women strippers is to me because like women, you could go in there and sit down and actually like have a nice time and not have to worry about men bothering you that much because it's naked women in there. So they're more concerned about the naked women than they are about you. So like me and my friends, we used to go to a strip club and eat and drink and sit on the couch and have a good time. We would sit down and talk at the strip club.
Having a full-blown conversation.
Like, girl, let me tell you what Rodney did.
You stop her from making her good money, Miss. Oh my Lord. He said, Tierra said, what y'all doing with folks W2s?
Who got
Which
W2?
one?
Oh, he did say something about it. I missed all that. Lord Jesus.
I missed
Hold
the
up.
W2.
I missed
Did I
it.
skip
He
Gotta
said-
make sure
oh,
they
she
pay
said
their
we
10%.
should give him some. He said, yeah, at our church, we need a copy of W2 from last year. It's some churches who actually look at finances. I heard TD Jakes is one of them.
Oh
That's what I
no!
heard. That's what I heard. They have a session with you
Oh,
to
no.
discuss what you need to do, to tithe correctly.
They be like, don't pay your light bill. Do you really need lights? The Lord gives you 12 hours of light a day. That's all you need. You don't need it at night.
Done. You can't do it between
I
hours
want
of 8
TD
a.m.
Jakes
and
to go.
7
You
p.m.
gotta go somewhere and close that gap up, trying to tell me what to do.
You know what? Bye.
All that money you got for them movies and stuff, boy, sit down. I ain't giving you no W2s.
He said we calculate what your 10% should be for the week. I'm done. He said, "Oh my God." She said, "Oh my God, this is a true story." Why Annie is?
You talking about me, Tierra, and the strippers?
Yes.
Me and the strippers had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tierra. Yes, it's a true story. I'm gonna start carrying starting this weekend. I'm gonna start carrying a camera around. I'm going live and just chastity stories. That's gonna be the name of my new show.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what I go through.
Oh Lord, now you don't know what I go through.
But
It'd
look,
be good times.
Y'all talking about the sex stories. Chastity remember time I had to go to the hospital?
Yes, tell your story. Lifetime, I'm ready to tell my story. Tell your story. The helper gonna call me. Tell me I can't go to the emergency room.
Why my picture so big? Why my picture so big? No,
I was giving you the solo layout for that one. Go ahead and tell the story.
Oh no. Don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my Lord. Oh my lentil.
So what happened was, what's that show? Sex sent me to the ER.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting night. And of all people, who do I call to help go with me to the hospital?
Always a good time.
And I'm like, Chastity, I don't know what happened. I need your help. What happened? Like, don't go pick her up. Let's not go pick her up. What did my boyfriend do? He went and go pick her up.
We had a good time at the ER.
Y'all
it was fun. You know it was fun.
He said, tell us about it. She being real vague, ain't she? Tell us about it.
What? You went to the doctor. DZ, you supposed to be on my side. You the assistant pastor. Why you acting like that?
Hey, they said tell the truth and shame the devil.
I don't know, because I don't know if he's on here or not. So what happened was, I was with my significant other, and we was having a great time.
If it was a nigga off the streets.
No, it was not. It was not. It was. Yeah, actually, it's
I'm
my
just playing.
She's like, you just met him at Walmart on Tuesday.
So we was having a great, wonderful time, and all of a sudden, it was like, what happened to the condom? What happened to it? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Like it's inside of you. Because it popped. So I'm in the bathroom trying to pee, everything like, come out, please come out. It wasn't no sign of nothing. So I'm like, let me call Chastity. She's like a doctor,
I watched all seasons of Grey's Anatomy. I am a doctor.
I call her of all people. And she told me, oh no, I don't know. I'm like, you think I need to go to the hospital? I'll go with y'all. We packed up in the Honda Accord.
She probably was in there like this.
I see it. Listen, I see it. I wanted to see if they was gonna pop her open and pull that thing out. I wanted to be there to see that.
We went to that hospital. I can't even remember what exactly happened, but either way, it came on out. And I mean, I feel like I done had a baby and everything up in there. I'm in there about to cry, have a fit, and they just like, it's right there. We're gonna pull it out. It was crazy. But about
so what kind of fingers you got?
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Well, me?
No, decent.
Oh God.
This turned into a Patreon episode. Oh, Jesus.
Why she trying to act like she incognito? Why she putting her head in so she don't want people to know that?
You just heard me a while ago, so let me put my head on. Yeah.
So the moral of the story is, I don't know what the moral of the story. The moral of the story is, let's not go with Chastity to the ER with stuff like that.
That was the moral.
Because what she doing now is what she did the whole time, and I didn't think that.
I believe it.
I'm in there about to cry. And the boy, he know who he is if he on here. They both was over there thinking it was funny, but he was a little worried in the beginning because he was oh shit. Then it was like, oh, okay. This is funny. Cassie is funny as crap. She's not funny.
Hater.
So that's what happened.
He said he was gonna be a stripper. Now he's just gonna take his talent to OnlyFans. Hey, that's what
I know that's right.
Hey, that's where the money.
That's where the
is.
money resides.
He said I've done that, pushed some condoms deep up, but I use my hands to get them out.
I was scared.
I'd be so scared if a condom gets stuck up in me. But this is what got me. He said I had a girl having orgasms on my finger while trying to pull the condom out. What kind of fingers do you have?
I mean, he did it immediately. I could see it.
Probably so.
He's sensitive.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I can see.
I mean, I can see it happening to me.
Hey.
Shaking.
All right, that's a good time for us to go into our sponsor ad. Here we go. Are you seeking therapy outside of non-traditional hours in a non-traditional setting? Would you like to experience therapy in the comfort of your own home? Do you feel restricted to the therapist in your area code? If you check any of these boxes, Eclectic Clinical Solutions is here to help by currently offering 100% HIPAA compliant virtual sessions. This means that you are able to show up in a way that's most authentic to you, whether it be in your comfortable clothes, with your fur baby, or with a cup of tea or your favorite blanket. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to therapy, and Eclectic Clinical Solution believes in utilizing an eclectic therapeutic approach grounded in CBT practices so that your therapeutic journey is as unique as you are. Eclectic Clinical Solutions is LGBTQ plus informed, friendly, and ally, and licensed to offer therapy in North and South Carolina. Please visit www.eclecticclinical.com to schedule your first visit. Thank you, Eclectic Clinical Solutions, for sponsoring Occasionally Posh. Thank you, Eclectic Clinical Solutions.
Y'all shout out to the lady.
I just want to know how many takes did it take you to get all that in?
Girl, like about 8.
Because I know I would have tore that up.
It was a couple of times.
Take
It was a couple of
56.
times I got right at the end, and I was like,
They would have been like, take 56.
Literally.
20 hours later. Don't let me do it the way I get tongue tied. I'm like, listen, y'all.
I would have missed it all.
She was like, hey, my girl, just go. Okay.
Just like, hey, that's not the name of it. I would be like, y'all go see that girl down there and get some help. Down there, get some therapy for that girl. You know what she's talking about. Oh man, and he just now watching it, so he missed the whole story.
Gotta go tune in later, sir.
I'll make sure I send it to him so he can.
I sent him the thing, and he's talking about now I'm on. Are you watching? He was like, no, now I'm on.
Well, do y'all know how women be saying that if they get with the right man, that they would give good feminine, submissive energy and blase blase? You know how you see folks like that. I want to know how y'all feel about this one. It says, imagine men saying the right woman will bring the masculinity out of me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was supposed to laugh. He was serious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make him. I'm sorry, baby.
That's why I didn't put his name in it. Thoughts. This is one of my This is one of my Facebook friends, so he probably hit me up later. But thoughts.
My nigga, what?
I think we need a Deezy on because I sure would love to hear his thoughts.
So I'm thinking that he's saying it in regards to women saying that they want to find a man that make them be moving to their soft era. I think that he's trying to poke fun of us. But I promise you, definitely. If I meet a man and he be like, "Oh, you brought out my masculinity," nigga, bye.
Done. Let's be real. Done.
What?
And that's also them taking what we saying at face value. We're not saying we're not gonna be feminine unless you the man for us. We just saying some of the things that y'all expect from us women, as far as some of the things that you want us to cater to you and things of that nature. You gotta earn it.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Right. And we will hope the same for y'all. We don't, well, at least me, I can't speak for all women in the world, but I don't expect men to give me 100% off gate. I expect them to want to get to know me and learn me, and we get to know each other, and then we give all of ourselves. But it's like they expect women to just
1,000% off gate. 1,000. Yeah. I want all of you. No, I'm playing. But
how that working out?
I was in a relationship I ain't want to be in. I was like, wait a minute, how I get here? Wait a minute, who signed up for this?
3 hours later.
15 years later, and I was like, oh my God, this is not what I want. Jesus be a fix.
I don't know why. I just hate this culture of people acting like women can't ask for what they need out of stuff. I don't like the culture of it. It's okay for men to do it. Why is it not okay for women?
Right.
I think that it's okay for women. Women just need to not care. I feel like the men that have an issue with women asking for what they want are the men that can't provide what that woman wants. The men that can give women what they want are the men that these women are seeking and who they are speaking to. We're not speaking to the men that are not able to provide what we want to be provided for us. True. We ain't speaking to y'all.
Right. Right. I want to also make it clear, I don't think it's just men. I think women give women a hard time for knowing what they want. I ain't trying to just put it on y'all men. I want to be clear. There's some women out there to be like, that's why you alone now, because you too picky.
That's why they man me alone.
Well,
that's why your husband cheating on you, bitch.
Well.
Like, because you wasn't picky. Wow. you over here thinking you in a monogamous relationship the whole time you poly, but then you want to sit and talk about, ooh, I don't think I want to be poly. Like that means that you don't have morals and all that kind of stuff. Bitch, you poly with Tara, Tiffany, Alexis, you and your mama.
Dawn, Michelle. I don't even know the name. Let me take it in. Woo! Hold on. Okay, hold on. The comment. He said, "Yep, the right woman will." Ooh, explain, Deezy.
Please explain, Deezy.
He actually agree with it. He said, "Masculine ain't the problem; it's commitment that she can bring out." So you saying a man ain't gonna be committed unless a woman make him committed?
I want you to elaborate.
Yes, please do. Please. He said that's exactly what he's saying.
Thank you, Ricky Fontaine. I was right. Look at me.
They do
knowing
say
me
that a little bit. Well, these men, some women do make a man be a better man, and that's facts. I think people can.
I agree.
That's true.
I think people can make people better. Sometimes you get somebody in your life, family, friend, whatever. If you in the right circle of people, everybody in your life should be bringing something to the table. Let's be clear. Right. Just like you should be giving something to everybody in your life.
Exactly.
If any relationship in your life ain't a give and take, it ain't worth the trouble. I don't know why people feel like that can't be the case, even for your family. Some of them families out there leeching on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Everything is give and take.
Hallelujah. Go ahead.
Ooh, that was loud. But they got a point across, okay? He said, I ain't earning ish. If you don't come to me soft, that's on you. I can't. I'm add you to my prayer list. He said, ooh, the shade. Women nowadays a little too hard. I ain't complaining though. People hard. Let's be real. Men and women get pushed when men and women get pushed back for what they want because it's measured against extremes and situations that don't apply to modern men and women who work or have other responsibilities. I totally agree. Totally agree.
I agree with that.
He said this gangster A independent era women is different. Give me the broke committed housewives of 1950, and I bet you most of them ain't happy. Why? I don't know why you. Why is it that when women have standards, or if women figure out that they're gonna have to, because a lot of us have been put in situations. I can only speak for myself, and I know Chassie B, because we both been single parent, or she's still a single parent. You just get put in a place where you have to provide for yourself.
I am not a single parent. I have a whole community behind me.
That part.
Boom.
Ain't no single mamas in here.
Like I was saying, everybody. Nobody
Flips hair.
Hey, like I was saying, a lot of us been in situations where we had to learn how to take care of ourselves and not depend on nobody else, even though they
I just missed my mouth, but
even though they acting. So for men to expect for us to be able to get to that place, but then just jump out of it once we meet the right man,
right,
is ridiculous.
This is true.
Like come on.
Men say that they don't like the independent woman. Well, if I wasn't independent, I wouldn't have the job I have. I wouldn't have the car that I have, even though it's not anything luxurious about my car and my house. Luxurious about my house, my car, and all that kind of stuff. But I got it because I had to be independent. I didn't have anybody that was behind me, helping me out with my kids, making sure that they was getting everything that they needed, making sure that I was getting everything that I needed. So I had to be independent and I had to be very strong. And a lot of the times I felt like I was standoffish to some guys because they felt that I was too independent. But my nigga, make me feel soft. Make me not want to think. I don't want to think every day. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't want to have to think. And if you can give me a moment where I don't have to think, where I can just be like, okay, just live in the moment, that is amazing. That tears down a guard, that tears down a wall. Like you pulling some bricks off, brick by brick by brick.
Yeah.
And some men be wanting that and can't even do anything to make you feel like you want to take a brick off. Like I probably want to add a brick to my wall that I got up.
Right.
I got another thing to show just to tap onto that. But anywho, Ricky said, truth be told, I've always said I'll continue to say that our woman never has to ask a man for anything if that man really wants to be with her.
And I agree with that.
Yes, 100%. And it's the same. It goes both ways. I want to make sure we're not trying to be one-sided. That goes both ways. Point blank. Right. He said, I like my women soft and beta. I ain't with all the alpha. I don't know. I think sometimes y'all title energy is alpha and it's really not. It's just
title energy.
Titles people energy or how women come off. I think sometimes that's titled as alpha and it's not really being alpha.
Yeah, it's just being protective. I think,
just being protective or waiting for you to wait for you to show me things where I can trust you, or you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. A lot of us, and I can't speak for every woman in the world, a lot of us ain't trying to come off as alpha. It's just that we have to be a certain way until we are shown that we don't have to be a certain way.
Because I want to be saved. I want to be saved. Come and save me.
We ain't coming in this world like, yeah, I'm gonna be the man of this situation. I promise.
Yeah, and sometimes if you don't step up, like nobody else is.
Right.
Like, I mean, if you sit back and sometimes in situations, I don't know about everybody else's, but sometimes it's like if I didn't step up and do it, what was gonna happen? We'll be living over there in a box over there at Walmart somewhere. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, somebody got to step up and do it. It's not them trying to take over and be. I mean, I wish people would stop doing it anyway. Just like, oh, the man's supposed to take. No, I mean, we can come together, and it ain't like I'm trying to take charge. It's that somebody got to do it.
Right.
This might be that might have been his first time moving out, being out on his own, and I've been out on my own for like 15 years. So of course I know more of what's going on. It ain't that I'm trying to take over your spot as a man. It's just that somebody got to take charge and do something. So if not, we're gonna be up shit script.
Baby, we got to pay these bills. You over here trying to buy video games. We got to pay rent.
I ain't bougie or nothing, but my children got to have like.
Okay.
My daughters is bougie.
Okay. I ain't bougie either. I still buy my kids clothes from Target and Walmart. Okay, I ain't saying I'm bougie by no means. But
I'm saying kids think I'm rich. Drives me crazy. I wish I had the money they think I got.
That part.
Yeah. I do feel like my children think that I'm rich sometimes. Like
he said, yeah. He said, I'm cool with a woman being strong, but I'm the alpha. I wear the pants. Some men are betas and can go for it. That's not me.
I mean, I don't want no soft ass man, but
again, I feel like sometimes titles are put in place and it's not.
Necessarily.
I feel like people dynamics is people dynamics. It ain't got to have a title of an alpha or a beta. That's just my personal opinion. I just feel like we put in reins or restrictions on people's relationships or personas or things of that nature. People are complicated.
I don't like
everybody
alphas
ain't gonna have a two. You like what?
I don't like alphas no ways. I like Qs.
I love a good dog bark. Thank you.
He said, "Y'all don't know what we mean when we say independent." I mean,
this is explain to us. Explain it to us.
He said, "What you explaining is responsible. That's not independent."
But it is.
Ricky said, "Ricky is D." By the way, we knew that, Ricky.
We knew that.
We knew that. D. Y'all definition of independent is hard, tough, and unhealed and trauma. That is not my definition of independent.
I guess my definition is. I guess our definition is the responsibility is like we're being responsible, but to a lot of men, they don't take it as being responsible. They take it as women are too independent. If you have another definition of independent that men think, then please let us know, because from what I've seen is that we take responsibility of making sure that we eating, got a place to lay our head, and got a way to get to work. And men get upset about that. Yeah. Not saying you, but some other men. You might not understand because you might not be that man.
And speaking from my own experience, I know I have myself had situations where I was too independent. Like I was, even to this day in my own marriage, and we've been married 8 years. Sometimes he gotta be like, "Oh, okay." And it's literally, I was single for so long with my child. I mean, I didn't meet him until my child was almost 6 years old. So I went years of, I mean, that don't seem like a long time for some people, but when you single and broke, that's a lifetime. Okay. When you had days when you was working 2 or 3 jobs and only he was eating, that's a lifetime. Okay. So it's like, I went those years of having to just trying to strive and do on my own. It was hard for me to maneuver on. Oh, snap. Okay, Shadana, it ain't all about what you think need to be. We need to have a conversation of how to fix the situation. Like I will always jump to a conclusion before even getting his response to a conclusion. So that was me trying to overcompensate of having to do it on my own and be too independent. So I can see where it can happen, but sometimes the definition of too independent just come off of because a woman know what she wants and she strives and she works too much. And that's where I have the problem. That's where I had a problem. I'm not saying some of us ain't too independent, because we do get into that nature of where we have to do things on our own, and it's just it's just what we know. Right. And we don't know how to turn it off.
Right. I've been trying to like teach myself how to turn it off. Like it's things that I'll do. For instance, it was one time I was at an event. Typically, I'm at an event by myself. I'm a woman. I get my stuff out the car. I set up my tent and stuff by myself, because I just have to do it. And I know how to do it. I can do stuff here at the house. I can build shelves and all that kind of stuff. But I was at an event, and this guy, he came over. He was like, "Hey, you need help getting that tent out?" And I helped put it up. And I was like, "Oh no, I got it." He was like, "Let it down, woman." This is what he said. He said, "Let it down, woman, and let me help you."
Right.
And I was like, okay. And then I actually like thought about it, and I was like, I do need to start allowing people to help me.
Help me. Right. I mean, I had a whole situation where I backed into the garage. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And instead of me calling my husband and waiting on him, I called myself trying to fix it. Next thing you know, I'm sitting at Central Carolina with stitches. Literally. I still don't have no feeling in this finger.
She on the podcast like this. Hi, this is Sunshine.
Anyway. She said, right, every woman is independent until she decides to share her life with someone. And the old school woman and men of the 50s are the people who told us it is important to have my own money, life, etc. That's funny. It's funny to say that because a lot of the old women told us, but it was a secret. It was like, hey, you supposed to let the man be the man, but in the secret, make sure you have your stash. Like, why it gotta be a secret?
That's why them grandmas used to ball up them $5. Be like, here, baby, don't tell nobody I gave this to you now.
Right.
I won't, grandma.
Exactly. Jesus said, I'm the dominant one. I wear the pants. I'm the leader. And that's just what it is. An alpha female can't survive with me. Mm-hmm. The dog ain't happy. Nikki, I ain't the man that a woman gotta step up or it won't happen. I hold each down. Okay.
Why you call my name out?
He did.
He was just letting you know.
Wait a minute. What did he say again? I missed it. I'm trying to figure out why Sadie keep barking.
He was saying, I ain't the man that a woman gotta step up or it won't happen. I hold each down.
That's my assistant, Pastor.
I'm done. He said you can step it up, have a hustle, grind, be a go-getter, but when it comes to our household, I'm the man. So explain what it means to be the man of the household for the folks who don't know.
But see, that's what he believes in, because that's probably what he was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably what he was taught, that the man is supposed to take care of, which that is what we all get taught that. The man is supposed to take control. But I just feel like now, as of 2023, like, that's why I feel like that's why it's 50-50 and we come together. But we really got to come together. You got to meet me halfway so we can do this together. And if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think
sometimes being 50-50 for me is just a conversation. A lot of times, old school men back in the day, they just did stuff, didn't tell the wife, didn't communicate it, blah, blah, blah. But also that wife didn't work or supply nothing for the household, so it was different. But we don't live that way. So guess what? In this new age, at least communicate it.
Yeah.
But a lot of men, if they struggle, they be like, no, I'm just going to take care of it. I'm like, but it
lights be out at 5:01.
Yeah, the lights be out, and you be like, I thought you had it. Like, and it's an argument. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to argue with you, but let me know. That's why I'm your girl. I'm here to help. I'm here. Hello. I work too. Now I'm still trying to find a football player, NFL, NBA, anybody.
All right. Baseball, football.
I'm single.
Basketball.
Hello.
No.
Jeezy.
Jeezy is taken.
It's taken, but it's not permanent. It's not permanent. I am looking for a nice couple. I'm looking for a nice couple to settle down with. They're a couple. I can settle down.
No other woman in her household.
I can be their butterfly. I can offer her respect care.
I can say Tiana Taylor and what's his name?
Girl, I want both of them. Both.
Just saying.
Take Hunter Taylor. Both.
Both. Pearls. These is Walmart has some nice shit. You tripping? I mean, I shop Walmart all the time.
I love Walmart.
Some of these women
love
Walmart. Because earlier I said I still buy my kids' clothes from Walmart and Target.
Yeah, I do too.
Some people think they too good for that. These kids grow too fast to be buying high price clothes. I don't care what y'all say.
And they be messing up. Kaden out there today at football practice with his good school uniform pants on. You're not even in school right now. You in intercession. Why do you have on those pants? And there's mud everywhere.
Can somebody call me, please?
Yes, Nikki.
Okay. In their school uniform, don't they wear khakis?
Mm-hmm.
So he was out there playing football in some khakis. On my nerves. Remind me, I'm coming by there tomorrow. I'm gonna ride out there so I can laugh and see this.
He didn't have on the khaki ones. He had on a different color one, but
still like they pants.
Yes,
They
First pants.
Them pants ain't giving at all. Okay, ain't no give. It ain't no give. Chris said if he just now out on his own and you been out for 15 years, that's a red flag.
I ain't judging because I want to go back home with my mama. If I had, I wish I had never left home.
Want to go and go is two different things. Let's be clear.
I was just saying.
I ain't trying to say we old, but at our age, you shouldn't just be.
That was just a number. I mean, I'm just saying.
You say it's because of my age, girl. Age ain't nothing but a number.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
age ain't nothing but a number. It really ain't. I mean, hey. Hey, my baby daddy's 6 years younger than me. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm looking for me a sugar daddy. I want an old man.
I'm not. Tia said, LOL, listen, I won't take charge if I don't have to, but I won't be led every which and way so somebody foolish, okay, can say that they the leader. You got to know what you're doing with your money and your own life before you can have any say so in mind. Preach, preacher.
Exactly. Because, baby, I'll shut up for the right man. He be like, we going over here, we doing this, and this. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to believe in that man. That's a good man, Savannah. But sometimes...
He said, let me shut up talking about bow niggas. That ain't my category. Hey, just let's just be clear.
Right. That's what I said. That's what
y'all be
trying to be.
You trying to make it sound
we
like
talking about you. We talking about these other men. That's why you might not
just
understand.
Like when you be in these comments going off the experience, we going off the experience.
Right.
A lot of these ain't but hoes and tricks. Oh my Lord.
Y'all cuts up. I don't know why my good church self is on here tonight.
I ain't teaching no woman to be soft. We didn't say you had to teach no one to be soft and feminine. We said if you doing it right, she gonna be soft and feminine. Let's be clear. We saying be what you supposed to be, she'll be what she's supposed to be, and vice versa. If a woman be what she's supposed to be, a man be what he supposed to, well, to an extent. But for both of them, let me be clear. I'm just saying, if everybody is doing what they supposed to be in these grown lives, then you will come together and be what you're supposed to be. Is my point. Everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody. She said, girl, I'll accept anyone's help with my tent and some heavy stuff. Then say goodbye, sir, LOL, because they start getting fresh. That's fast. They talking about, that's a nice tent. Where you get the tent from? You don't care where I got this daggone tent from. Why you playing?
I don't see no ring on that finger. You sure don't. I see that one on yours though, sir. Get out my damn face.
Part.
Okay, he said, Tierra, I like my woman with her own money. I ain't saying independent mean rely on me for cash. I ain't like that. Well, that's good, Deezy. Somebody pet the dog. Pet the dog.
Sadie probably hear my voice and mad. Sadie can't stand me.
That's what I'm thinking. What they say about my dog?
She just said pet the dog.
No, you know what? That's what it is. She hear y'all voices and she feel like y'all in here. That's why she got mad. Because I thought somebody was like outside or something, but then I'm like, no, that's what it is. Because I'm never in my living room ever, really.
I ain't been lately myself. I came straight to the bedroom today. He ain't gonna hold you.
Girl, I'll never do it.
Yeah, I'll be tired, okay? We can meet 50 halfway, 50-50 is cool. My thing is letting me lead, coming to me for decision making. be the man of the house for me. Simple things. I ain't competing with no woman to be the man. Relax, baby. Take my lead. I agree with that, but I also feel like why can't y'all both come to each other for the decision making and be the couple for the house?
So
I feel like sometimes women are expected to do something that men are not expected to do.
maybe,
I agree with
he's
what you're
doing it.
saying. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, we got to, for me personally, this just me and my household. I'm trying to get out of the whole thing of this is what men supposed to do, this is what women supposed to do. No, what are we supposed to do for our relationship?
Yeah, what works in our household?
Right. That's all I'm saying. Now, if that's what worked for you and that's what worked for her, that's fine. But some of us is not because we trying to go against what you want. We're just saying, let's talk about it, communicate, and figure out what works for us. Not for what work, for what people say we supposed to be, not for what society say, not what Instagram or Facebook or TikTok say. When you meet the person and you want to actually interested in them and want to talk to them, want to date them, how about we discuss how do I communicate? How do you communicate? What do you think a man's supposed to do? What do you think a woman's supposed to do? How do we supposed to decide on financials? Like it's the assumption of trying to jump into what we think people are supposed to do, I think, that gets us in trouble.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the conversation?
And just always assuming that somebody's going to do what you expect them to do when there's something that they've never done before.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even in other relationships.
Right. Everybody's different. Every person is different. Every person was raised differently.
Yeah.
Some people wasn't raised at all. Like, let's just be real. So it's like the expectation of somebody, of you wanting somebody to be a certain way when y'all haven't even talked about it, I think is where we both mess up, men and women. It's like we have in our mind where we be like, this is what I'm looking for, man, but then we don't never say it. Or this is what I'm looking for, a woman, but we don't never say it. But it's like everybody is not raised or think the same. So if you want something from us, if you want something from your partner, that's okay. But don't not communicate it and then be mad at them because they're not doing it.
Ooh, I used to be guilty of that.
We all been guilty of it. Oh.
But in my defense, I was trying to communicate. He just sucked at communication. So then I was like, I ain't gonna keep communicating with somebody that don't want to communicate with me.
These get on my nerves.
Nigga don't want no help. Nigga don't get no help.
No, I'm like he commented at what you said. He said your baby daddy 6 years younger. He was wearing you out.
We ain't talking to him started because he's watching, I'm sure. I told him to ask. I said, why don't you ask about the story earlier? He talking about some, no, I'm scared. Y'all ain't messing with y'all in y'all live.
You can comment. Come on. We ain't gonna bite.
Come on. We don't bite.
I don't know if it's
we ain't gonna bite. Chris said, I don't want 50-50. It's 100-100. Okay. I don't want half of you. I want it all. Rather it be 50 emotional, 50 financial, or whatever, but I give mine all of me, not just half. That's a good way to put it. Like, and let's we just have to focus on what's right for us. Point blank, period. And that's on both sides. And be okay with the fact if that person doesn't meet that standard.
Right.
That's where a lot of women mess up with. We be mad because they don't meet the standard, but then we still go along with it, hoping that they're gonna meet it eventually.
They will. They'll figure it out.
Uh-huh.
The red flags look like Carowinds, baby.
I'm so
I feel like he ain't got it right now, but he gonna get it. That's my boo.
Y'all get it together. Baby, I'm here for the ride.
Like,
I'm here for the ride.
When y'all met. Let's be clear. Get it together.
Wait a minute. I just thought about this. Why is it that whenever women and men break up with each other, all of a sudden their person that they broke up with had doo-doo stains in their drawers? Why was you sleeping with somebody that had doo-doo stains in their drawers all these years, man?
And then they want to call them out, be saying stuff about everybody. I'm like, but you was with them. So.
But you was licking on doo-doo draw.
You doo-doo.
Doo-doo brown. Nasty ass.
Man, sucking balls and little doo-doo turds just falling on your toe.
That
then you.
is thanks, honey. The truth today, as somebody at church used to say. The truth today. Okay.
Take your time, Pastor. Take your time. I just want to know why y'all don't have a problem with them do those things whenever you in love. But they say love is blind. But as soon as that man now cheated on
And
you, you
it'll
want to
take
show
over
off his
your
doo-doo stained drawers.
mind.
Why are you keeping them doo-doo stained drawers? Why?
I'm not trying to be funny, but the first time I see them shit stains in that butt, I don't care we in love or what. I'm gonna call you out. If you don't go clean that right now, sir.
Baby,
right
you
now.
need some baby wipes?
No, that thing I sent you this
You know,
morning.
y'all know some women won't do that. Some women will just buy all of a sudden just buy baby wipes and put it beside the toilet, hoping he get the hit. And then be mad when he don't.
Go in there and the baby wipe
Y'all
still
can
closed.
say-
Ain't
Y'all
been
can
open.
say what we want to, but women is good for saying something, but without saying nothing at all.
Be subtle.
And then be mad when they don't see it.
I'm done.
He mad.com. Like he know he seen that in there. He ain't even asked about it.
Be mad. Be mad the baby wipes ain't been open.
I'm be like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Them baby wipes. We don't have babies in the house, so they're for your ass. They're for you, sir. Please.
I'm good for going to Walmart and getting them flushable wipes. Get you some. You can get a 5-pack.
I'm just
thinking
thinking about
5-pack for little or nothing.
this thing I sent Cassidy this morning about this dude. Like, girl, I hollered when I saw that thing this morning.
Wait, what was it? I can't remember.
The boy was in the shower and he was like, wait a minute, hold on, let me see if I can find it. That thing was so funny to me.
Did you send it through text or?
I sent it
I'm gonna read
to
some of the comments.
Okay, go ahead.
Deezy said Chris head, and I get the logic. Give me all of you. Makes sense. All right, Deezy. Deezy said communication is easy for me, but once I see you more on the defensive, listening to respond and not to comprehend side, I leave it be. Our communicating levels change after. I mean, I get that. I totally get it. I want to be clear. I totally get it. But I also believe the same way for women and men, if you meet the right person, you will work through some of the barriers. Now, I'm not saying sit there and just let her you do it for 8 months and she still ain't communicating. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying I feel like we can be a little bit more forgiving if we meet the right person. I'm not. He said, if I can't have is that what I want, then I don't want. Yes, send it to me. If I can't have is that what I want, then I don't want it. Well, and that's okay. I feel like all people should be that way. All people should be like, this ain't for me. I'm moving along.
Right.
Point blank period. But sometimes we get shamed for moving along. If you be real about it. I'm about to download it. Hold on. All of me means that somebody has to listen to me battle rap when I'm drunk. Fast.
I know that's right.
Terribly all day
and
when
sang
I'm
off key.
Fast. Okay. Chris said, Chad, some folks love them roller coasters.
Baby, them roller coasters be looking fun. Woo! 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 Woo!
Until they go out of service, then you sitting there like.
Like, why am I here? Like, oh yeah, I remember that time I got dehydrated. That's why I stayed.
Not dehydrated. Done. Okay. Read some of the comments while I put your picture in here. I'm sorry.
Where we at? Hold on. I gotta scroll up.
Go to Deezy. We overlook flaws. Go to that.
Deezy's funny to me. I'm sorry.
He is.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. So Deezy said we overlook flaws when we with someone off the love or desperation of a partner. But they say you don't know the truth about someone till you fall out. Anger and spite really brings another side out of people. I 100% agree with that.
That's fact.
Like Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like you need to see people in like all of their seasons before you decide whether or not this is somebody that you want to be with, because you need to see somebody angry. You need to see somebody that went through heartbreak, that went through a loved one being passing away, that went through some kind of financial restraint, and just like a whole lot of stuff. We need to see people in a whole lot of walks of life. A lot of times people fall out, because they didn't understand why he couldn't get over grandpa passing. But I mean, grandpa was like a significant person in his life. And of course he's going to be upset. Of course he's going to be sad. You're not willing to take the steps to help him get through this, but then you're upset that he's not getting through it. And you're mad because he's drinking heavily, or he started doing drugs, or he started hanging out with his friends more. He wasn't going to work the way that he was supposed to, and all that kind of stuff. But wait a minute.
You all right?
No, my AirPods disconnected. Yeah, hold on.
All right. It's echoing. I'm whispering. It's still echoing. You good now? Okay, it's not echoing no more.
Yeah, it's not echoing.
Okay, so they went off altogether.
All right. Well, I'm actually glad that you prefacing it just to he's not and he's not and he's not, because I do feel like that's where a lot of women fall short. If a man is having a difficult moment, we don't know how to analyze the moment alone.
Right.
And be done with it. Like, it's okay for men to, and I ain't saying across the board. I always want to be clear on that because people be coming for us. But a lot of the times women be like, oh no, he treating me like this right now. This how he gonna treat me forever. No, sometimes people can just have a moment. And that's just what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
That don't mean they bad people. Just like you want them to give you grace, you need to give them grace.
Right. Exactly.
Point blank.
But don't give the man grace that's knocking you upside your head. Now,
yeah, I ain't saying that now. Let me be clear. I'm just saying if he, said leave me alone on Monday because his grandma died on Sunday, that's okay.
Right, that's okay.
But they be like, oh no, he had a tough time in his life, so he want to talk to me. That means he ain't gonna never talk to me. No, that do not mean that. Never. It's some women out there like that. Let's be clear.
Big Mama passed away. We ain't even got the recipe for the cornbread that she made. Who's gonna be able to make that
cornbread? Okay. Oh my God! So you did the we overlook flaws, right? You did that part. Okay. What are you gonna say? You not wiping good stink? I mean, not quite like that. That sounds like you talking to your nephew. But she can say
don't tell that big grown man. You better go in there and clean your tail if you want some tail.
Hey, stink. Your drops get a little stinky, so I brought these for you.
I'm done. Do not say that, women. Do not say that. D said, I'm a baby white man anyway, so I don't mind. Plus, we use man whites around these parts. And then Chris also said manly wipes. There are some wipes for men. There definitely are.
It's the same damn wipes. All they said was that it was for men. Y'all need to stop it.
They just put on there, man.
Don't come for them.
I'm coming for them.
I'm coming for them. If it was somebody else, you would have came for them. So don't do that. Yeah. A wipe is a wipe.
What makes it manly? Do it smell like cologne? Does that mean it's going to throw the woman's pH balance off? Then you're going to be talking about the fact that the woman's vagina smells funky. But it's because you was using those manly wipes that got all that cologne on it, and they're sticking your little penis inside of her, and then you're wondering why she's smelling. Because you looked off the pH balance because you had to use a manly wipe. You had to be manly. You couldn't use a regular wipe that just said wipes. It had to have man in front of it, because if it didn't have man in front of it, that meant you was gay.
Can somebody call on me, please?
No.
Go ahead. We have stuff for pH balance with Pure Romance. Thanks.
Yes. Come in with the advertisement. Okay.
Pure Romance by Nikki.
If you like to sponsor Occasionally Posh, we'll put your Pure Romance Nikki every week. Okay?
We sure will.
Let us know. Oh, she said, listen and take those flushable wipes with you when you travel. Facts on facts. He said definitely Tierra. King George said keep on rolling. I don't like him, so I don't know nothing
Keep
about that.
Why
rolling.
you like King George?
I don't
What
like
he do
that.
to you?
I don't like that type of music.
I don't like that type of music either, but I like that song.
Thank you, Nikki. Oh, she don't like that music. I like that song.
No, but I do like that song. I really don't care for that type of music either, but yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I probably
like
haven't gave
music.
it a fair chance, honestly.
I love all
I love
music.
music. The front of my car say without music, life would be flat.
You know what? That's so true. And I feel like without music, I wouldn't remember stuff. Because when you hear a song, you be like, oh man, I remember when that happened.
Facts.
Oh man. Yeah.
Facts.
When I hear back that ass up, I think about my cousin over there.
Sorry, I ain't even got one and I'm over up. He said that's why my guard be up. I ain't seen too many people keep it real no matter the circumstance, and that's how I am. So I protect myself from emotional attachments and pain. Deezy, I respect this comment so much. This shows you for real.
But this is me. Like
but it shows you for
that
real.
is 100% me. That whole statement.
Fast. That's a lot of our problems. Let's be real. It's our guard. It's from the hurt and the pain or the how we was brought up that was painful.
Yeah.
Like it sometimes it ain't even the people in relationships with. It's just the people that we seen in relationships. We were like, hey, that ain't gonna be me. So then as soon as we see a red flag correlated to it a little bit, we be like, no, my Aunt Dee went through that. I ain't doing it. And it don't even be the same situation.
Because Uncle Charles was beating Aunt Dee. I ain't getting beat. This man just said he didn't want to talk to me because Nana died.
Right.
But for some reason, whatever that emotion we was feeling in the moment, this is why we need therapy. Go talk to the lady. But for some reason, whatever emotion we was feeling in the moment, we correlated to something that's not even that serious.
Right.
We all do it.
And if y'all don't want to talk to the lady, y'all can come sit on my couch and I'll do like beatboxing, I'll rap, I'll sing some songs, I'll do some
that is not tied to occasionally
Clyde. So what?
I say that is not tied to occasionally.
I'd rather just go on over it. Well, I'm at Dorothy Dix on Saturday and Sunday. I'm just
wait. Why do we used to talk about people going to Dorothy and Dix and all of us?
Look at our asses. Pay $300 to get over there.
Thanks. We're gonna be there on Saturday.
I'm pay about $700 to get to Dorothy Dix.
I can't wait.
Have y'all ever actually been inside of Dorothy Dix?
Yes, scary. I had a cousin that was committed.
Not a cousin.
It wasn't me.
Listen,
not me.
My grandma ain't play no games. You blink your eye wrong twice, she taking you to the crazy house. She didn't play no games.
That's what I say. I don't know. Not Blue Light Basement sending people to Dorothy Dix.
You know that's Lee Williams' boo. She was like, the Lord go fixing that Dorothy Dix.
No, Lee Williams. No.
They come out of the Blue Light Basement party, go right on to Lee Williams. Cooling water.
They're in the basement, like, hole in the wall. And then Sunday morning, she's like, cooling water.
It kind of sounded like if you think about it. I'm sorry. No, it don't. Let's go to the comment. I don't trust nobody. I'm cool with it. Your intentions got to be 1,000 clear when you step in my presence. I don't care what you going through. You're going to keep it G with me. I'll read vibes. All right. I get down with the vibes.
Oh, Deezy to make a calendar and just put like sayings that he said at the top.
Ooh, Deezy, why you weren't on the podcast tonight? We invited you.
Yeah. And I feel really sad.
Didn't tell me. She just said you weren't gonna be here.
I feel really sad my friend's not here. So I came in and stepped up for both of us. No, Deezy.
Ricky, aka D, said my balls are fresh. That's all that matters. Wow.
Not if you using them manly wipes.
Don't do that. You ain't never experienced the manly wipes. Don't do that.
I want to know if the manly wipes smell like cologne. Because if it got cologne on, it's a whole bunch of people out here who pH balance is off because people want to have the manly wipes.
don't think it smell like cologne, but I don't know. I don't think it do. I don't think it do, but I don't know. Genital wipes for men. Look, I'm looking on Amazon. Genital wipes.
I'm
It
gonna
has
look this
vitamin
up.
E and aloe.
Let
Okay.
me look.
And it's
Didn't I say
fragrance
aloe
free.
earlier?
It says it's fragrance free.
Oh, it's fragrance free. Okay, okay.
See there? He talking junk.
Surely is.
But I don't see why it's manly. Oh, this is called dude wipes. I think that's the same thing.
Hey, dude, you want to wipe your ass?
Dude
Let me get
wipes.
some of these dude wipes so you don't
Can I
feel
please
gross.
do the commercial for that? Can I please?
The promo says started from the bottom and we still there.
Why I found something said dude wipes. Dude,
For real, it's a
dude
real
wipes.
thing. It says started from the bottom. Now we still here.
That mother said dude wipes.
I cannot. Go ahead.
He said that sounds gay. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that.
Dude wipes.
He said Rod Wade, my therapist. That's your problem right
Rod Wade is.
That's your problem right there.
Rod Wade makes me want to hug him. Like I want to
Oh my
hug him and
God.
tell him that it's okay.
He said, Sister Evangelist Nikki, I'm here in spirits waving my hair.
Yeah, I'm still looking at these wipes. They got booty wipes.
They do. They got a whole line.
Booty
And it's
wipes.
fragrance free. He said that's them Walmart specials.
I am weak. Ignite. Ignite men wipes. I bet that's what they use.
They said, man wipe, baby wipe, windshield wipers. I'm gonna wipe my balls.
Hey, you wiping, you keeping it clean. Respect. Okay? Some of these people out here just be out here like I ain't gotta do nothing. And just like ocean waves and bad. Just everything.
Well, they got foot wipes on here. I am weak.
Not
Men groomer wipes. Man groomer. Biz wipes.
I am tickled. Hey, dude,
Chris
wipes.
said they right beside his shaving cream. Wow.
Dude wipes. If y'all want to sponsor us, please hit us.
Not the way I talking about them. Talking about you want to sponsor us.
I'm about to
They
send
said
him
they
a whole
large and
message.
flushable. It is, and we're big.
You get
35%
48.
larger than other guys.
You get 48 in dispenser. You get 48 dispenser wipes, 30 individual wrap wipes, mint chill extra large.
Mint.
With tea tree oil.
This is when we promise once you try Dude Wise, you'll never go back. Designed for a clean, more refreshing feeling than toilet paper. Our plush wet wipes come in sleek dispenser pack that perfectly fits your phone.
I'm going on YouTube. I'm finding a commercial tonight.
No, figure out why we are using anything minty down below.
Look, DZ said Nikki serious is serious about the wipes. And he
got a commercial for real.
He said, "Don't be blaming the pH. Don't be blaming the pH balance on the whites. A lot of times the men the reason why the pH balance is off.
No, because we got
a commercial,
yeah, but he got different vaginas.
He's sitting on the toilet. Can y'all see that?
Hello?
I'm dead.
I made this for you, Dad. Dude. Better than this. I think this calls for a dude wipe. Dude wipes are non-woven, versatile man wipes. That's astrophysics. And unlike other wipes, dude wipes are fragrance-free.
Oh my God!
All right.
So bad.
How many men on here that use Dude Wipes let another man come in they stall like that? Well, I want to know.
Oh God, that commercial is 3 minutes long. Okay, I died.
Oh my God. I'm gonna make a commercial this week for dude wipes. I'm gonna buy some and I'm gonna make a
He said, y'all
commercial.
the first people I know find entertainment. We can find entertainment.
Oh, he don't know me very well. I find entertainment in everything that I do every day.
I'm gonna make a dude wipe commercial.
I find entertainment in these toothpicks right here. I will laugh at them. You don't know me very well.
Speaking of toothpicks, I know.
She said, speaking of toothpicks, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you got to say about the toothpick?
Oh God, I can't get out these dude wipes like I can.
He said, I ain't never used dude wipes. My wipes is childish.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
I use the Walmart specials, okay? Walmart flushable wipes. That's what
but you see the two they kept talking about. We use wipes. Where they at now? They don't want to talk about. They only ordering them dude wipes. Man, Amazon right now.
Hear me roar.
In their defense, they said manly wipes. They didn't say dude wipes.
Yeah, they said manly wipes. Boom, boom. Hear me roar.
They did not.
Are we trying to take up people, Shadana? They
want to be the neutral party, okay?
They on Amazon right now as we speak. Dude wipes are just going up. I better not go to nobody else to see dude wipes in the bathroom. I'm going
party, okay? Y'all can use whatever wipes y'all know. As long as y'all using the wipes, I don't care.
Everybody getting dude wipes for Christmas, even y'all. You know what? I might even do an Easter egg hunt and hide them in the Easter eggs.
I'm done. They extra large. What Easter egg you gonna have for that?
Okay, that's going on Facebook tonight. Dude wipes.
No. I'm sorry. We don't mean to clown. I don't mean to. No, I'm not clowning. I support the dude wipes. Go for it.
I'm laughing.
I'm supporting it.
I'm laughing because you gotta put dude or manly in front of it for y'all to not feel gay, and that's weird.
Use a damn wet wipe like everybody else.
So what applied tissue y'all use? Don't come with it. I don't use. I mean, no man. What brand?
I use? I like Scott.
I'm about to say I use Scott's, homie. That's what I grew up on. That's all I know.
I use Sam's Club. Okay, ain't no shame in my
fancy.
game.
Look at us with our membership.
How was store brand toilet tissues?
What?
I go to Sam's Club, buy that pack that lasts for 6 months. Okay,
no, that's right.
That's what I use it. But I also use the Walmart wipes. Man, no shame in my game.
Sure ain't shoot.
All right, what y'all think about this? Where's it at? It says, stop saying women don't cook like grandma, because some of y'all men don't pay bills like granddad either.
I salute whoever said that.
How many men gonna take offense? I'm waiting for Deezy to hit the comment.
All the men that take offense. I'm coming for that good man.
I wait for Deezy to say something. The other two is still on Amazon trying to buy dude wipes.
He said, if you cook like grandma, I can definitely treat you like granddaddy. Too easy. Okay, some right.
Like really, Sadie. I'm leaving.
Sorry. I got tickled. Okay, I'm back together.
You back now? Make your comment. I
cook like grandma.
I cook like grandma.
He said my papa was a Rolling Stone, and that's the problem.
My granddaddy was a Rolling Stone too, but my grandma, that lady was a PIMP. She said girls could be players too. My grandma.
Yeah, no, that's right. Players too. I was singing that real loud today.
Because girls is players too. Hey, girl, grandma.
Ricky?
My grandma said.
AKA.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm still
grandma
here.
said keep one steady and 5 ready. That's what she told me whenever I was home.
My grandma ain't never said that. All right, Ricky AKD said rent used to be $50 a month too, and you could build a house for the price of feeding an African child. I am Done. That ain't the point. The point is, don't be asking us for stuff that y'all can't do. That's the point.
Speaking of feeding kids in Africa, you want to know what I hate?
What?
When I go to a store like Walgreens or something, and my total is $10.75, and they be like, "Do you want to donate 25 cents to the kids in blah 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 for hunger?" No, my kids is hungry too. I need to say this.
I ain't gonna say I hate that per se, but
I be like,
I
no,
get
they
it.
cut my food stamps. Ain't nobody giving me a ball. Shit.
I mean,
I heard that in other countries they have videos of you know how like they had the videos to feed African kids or whatever. In other countries they say that they have videos to feed American kids.
that's hilarious. I mean, it ain't. But it is.
But all the money is just going to the government. It's not going to the other countries.
When
It's
you
going
give through those organizations, they literally get pennies on a dollar.
right.
Let's be real. They literally get pennies on a dollar. If
I'm
you
not
really want to help
donating my
somebody,
25
go
cents.
directly to a credible source that you actually like went to, seen, visited, blase, blase. Don't be going through these things where you see on TV and be like, "Oh, I did my part." Did you do any research though?
Nope.
Let's be clear.
Didn't.
You didn't do any research here. I'm a full believer in helping people because I help people a lot. I donate a lot. If it's time, if it's money, if it's donations, I do a lot of it. But I also make sure what I'm doing is actually getting directly to the source.
Right. Same.
Point blank. So that's the problem. Deezy said rent was cheap and food was paid for by food stamps. Stop it.
I wish I had food
That's what a lot of
stamps.
people said about me though, and I didn't get food stamps. I got food stamps literally when I was pregnant with Ethan, and that was it.
I didn't grow up with getting food stamps, but like I remember my grandma having them, and I remember like being so embarrassed because I was like, people gonna laugh at me when I go in here. When she sent me to the store, she sent me and my other two cousins in the store, and I'm sitting there about to cry because it was already enough. I mean, it was enough riding around with her.
You know, you go for salad.
And
and that's back when it wasn't on a card. That's back when it was them pieces.
Yeah,
of paper.
it was the paper.
Yes,
thing. So it's funny because now I be in line like, can I please get a stamp? Please.
Facts.
Really got a stamp,
honey.
Not me applying every 3 months. Let a check be low. I be like, ooh, let me apply.
You know, I be looking at my account every day, like it say 00000.
Every time they say check the cards, I go and check that PEBT card and it still say 0.
The extra stamps about to be cut off now, so y'all.
The extra stamps is gone. So now they're just doing PEBT. And the stupid thing is they're doing PEBT in North Carolina. I don't know about any other states, but I do want to speak on North Carolina. Y'all, we are stupid for staying in North Carolina. North Carolina sucks as a whole.
But you know, a lot of people actually move here, and I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't understand why. But anyway,
why.
So in North Carolina, so you know they passed PEBT, but each state can do whatever they want to do with it. North Carolina decides that they want to do a thing where the kids that are school age, if they miss school for COVID, you can get a PEBT. But guess how much you get? $8. $8 and some change
and
per day that your child was out of school.
NC is the best. NC is not the best.
Right.
But yeah, NC is stupid, especially when it comes to governmental like rules, regulations, policies, and stuff. We are actually way behind the curve.
Right. Way
behind the curve. Like when I say way behind, like eons behind the curve. Like just be clear.
We just passed Medicaid expansion, which is something that should have been passed years ago. And a lot of people don't even realize that we got the funds. So once the whole ACA thing passed, we got funds for Medicaid expanding. But because we didn't expand Medicaid, the funds that we got had to go to other states that expanded Medicaid. That doesn't make sense. So you get a check every month, but because you don't want to help your people, you got to send money to New York, Wisconsin, or Texas, and all that kind of stuff. Make it make sense.
And even now, in Medicaid expansion has passed. Let's be clear, they probably gonna fuss on that budget for 2 more years. Let's be clear. We is some greedy people in North Carolina. That's all
I'm
I'm
gonna be on Medicare by the time they get that straight.
Fast.
Right.
We is greedy. We is greedy. And to be somebody that help people that's low income and trying to help them navigate life, there's no way to navigate life in North Carolina. None.
You got you have to have either a whole lot of money or be really poor in order to navigate.
Even if be really poor, there's not enough resources. Even
Right,
if you're really poor.
but
I mean, if you're really poor, you might get food. You get food.
You get
stuff
food
like
stamps,
that.
you get housing assistance.
As far as stuff to get like sustainable, even housing assistance now is
it's crazy.
To get on the housing authority list is 3 years. So if you homeless, where you go?
They just opened it up.
Not in every county. Every county is different.
In Lee County, they just opened
in Lee County, maybe. But somebody who covers multiple counties of North
right,
Carolina,
I know.
I literally was told today alone, that there was a 6-year waiting list.
I think I'm still on the waiting list, and Carter is 11.
Yeah, you know what? I went on the waiting list when Jasmine was like a little, and she's 18 now.
Chaz laughing, but it's so serious.
It's so serious.
Like, she'll be 19 in September.
So serious. Let's be clear. It's rough out here. For people who think, and I used to be one of the ones who felt like, well, people, if they were certain behind, like down a certain poverty level, that they got everything. That's not the case now. That might have been the case years ago. Right. But in 2023, that ain't even the case no more. It's rough out here in these streets. Okay. Right here. He said, "Go cook the dang food." I can't.
I'll cook.
Rent was
what
cheap,
you want, Daisy?
and
What
food was paid by food. Oh, I already read that. He said, "Times have changed. In the 90s, you used to get picked on and ridiculed for having food. That's facts. People don't really care now.
That's what I just said. Yeah, like
that's facts.
Shoot, now I be running. Please let me get a stamp.
Please. Okay. I wish I qualified for some of these programs I be trying to get people on.
I apply every 3 months for every program. That's how
they be killing me. You make too much money. I'm like, where?
The limits literally be like, if you have a household of 6, you can only make 28,000.
Right. Like, that's ridiculous.
How you supposed to survive on 28,000 with 6 people?
But that's North Carolina.
I'll never forget that day. I went up there to redo my food stamps, and they talk about they was gonna give me $7. I was like, man, what the hell is that? Now $7 can't even buy no eggs.
Honey, nothing.
Eggs done went down a little bit.
They get you some oodles and noodles. Huh? Really, you used to mention eggs every week. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Girl, I thought I was tripping when I first saw them eggs. I was like, wait a minute. Weren't they like 52 cents yesterday? Like, what?
Right. But then it came down a little bit. They ain't as high as they was. You ain't paying the same amount for eggs as you are for a car
I
payment.
just pick them up at this point. I don't even look at it. It's like gas.
I just stole somebody's chicken and made my own eggs out in New York.
I ain't doing that. I ain't going. I don't want no chickens.
I do want some chickens. I want to move to a farm. I want a nice old farm with some little chickens out there. And I go out there and I be like, move, Bella, let me get the egg.
Not the fact that I had to come all the way in my room because Sadie wouldn't shut up. No, I don't even want
You have to move locations.
And now she's back there quiet. Like, yeah. Point.
This is everything you get picked on becomes a norm 10 years later. That's fast.
That's true. Champion.
Yeah, champion.
The best.
Champion used to be at Walmart.
We were food stamp balling. Mama would give us a book and say, "Go get what you want." That's fast.
Hey, Chris.
Fast. That's fast. You can't do that. $8 is good. That'll get them some bologna sandwiches and ramen noodles. Fast. It ain't healthy though. That's what you know what happens with that. Then they talk about black people had the highest rate and high blood pressure, diabetes.
But that's because
we living on bologna and ramen noodles.
Right. Even though I feel like I am the best ramen noodle cook on this live.
No, I'm the best ramen.
We're gonna have a cook-off. We're gonna have a ramen noodle cook-off.
A perfect ramen noodle in the microwave.
I make the best oodles and noodles, and I do it on the stove, baby. I taught my whole family how to make oodles and noodles.
On the stove is easy. In the microwave,
it's science. Well, yeah,
I do the microwave.
The microwave is a science. You have to I literally would be telling Chris, like, no, you have to get the water at a certain level. He be putting too much water. I'm like, no. You got to hold the noodle down and get the water. No, that's a science. On the stove is easy. The microwave is a science. Okay.
Like, go back and look at it and be like, no, you got pour just a tap out. Just a little bit. Then he pour a little bit out. You be like, that's too much. Put some more in. Just let it drop. 1, 2, 3. That's enough.
Okay. Okay. And then you got to drain the noodles. Then you got to get the pat. You got to noodle pat rip and then layer it. Pull the noodle back.
Nikki, if you ever want to get off, that's fine. You could get off. Just FYI.
Yeah, you can.
I had to take a BC. I can't stop coughing.
She pregnant.
Deezer said New York went through way worse during COVID. They need the extended Medicaid for real.
They already got it.
No, well, there you go. I went federal politics. A lot of it makes sense. I just don't even pay attention to politics, period, at this point, honestly. I feel like they're going to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
AKA Biden.
I'm gonna start saying dude right.
I'm done with Nikki.
I'm sorry. I cannot stop laughing at that. That's the funniest thing.
I'm not me some dude whites.
No.
Yeah,
Jesus
so
said
funny.
the world is overpopulated. There's no room for everyone. Have y'all watched the movie What's Happened to Monday? Explains it all. I think I have watched it, but I don't
Have I
remember
watched
like
that movie?
It's on Netflix, right? I think I have watched.
I feel like I heard him talking about that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I need to watch it.
He said that's why we lose a home for more home development, but it's home development for people with money, not for people who's struggling.
Right. That's why I got off all the boards I was on in the county that I was in them because they were pissing me the fuck off. And I was like, these developments is not helping the community. It's bringing rich people into this area, but it's not helping the people that's already here. What are y'all going to do with them?
Get richer.
Right. What are y'all gonna do with them? Like
he says supply and demand is making rent rise because those from big cities is coming to the small. That's facts. Why the smaller cities is growing, but the cost of living is being set to mimic or almost equal to. That's happening in Sanford to this day, honey.
Baby, Lee County. But I understand where Lee County is coming from, but y'all got so many issues y'all need to fix before you try to bring in these big people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, y'all need to fix the homeless community. Y'all would be surprised how many people are sleeping outside in their cars, sleeping at parks, sleeping sleeping on the railroad tracks. Thanks. Like, I am able to go out once a year and volunteer with the program and go to different areas in Lee County to see where these homeless people are at. And you never would have thought that they were there. They're in places that you pass by every day. Every day.
To the point in time count, even in my own town, I was like, I literally drive past this every day.
Every day.
Never noticed.
Never knew.
I was on my way to the Dollar General over there by Amina and in Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a man.
Road behind.
No, he was in the area, like in the shopping area. And at first I didn't see him. I seen just like the stuff out there, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, it was me and my Jasmine who was riding, and I said, I don't know who that is, but that homeless person got a lot of stuff. And then I looked, and the person moved, and when the person moved, it was a man there. He was laying there, and it just tore my heart up because when he lifted his arm up, he had wrapped up his arm himself. Like, I don't know if it was broke or what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally got out of the car, and the money that I had, and I had to go to Dollar General because I was supposed to be buying some stuff for my party tonight. And I ended up going to give him the money that I had. And I was like, that stuff is something that I don't have to have.
Right. You
need this. I said, go get you something to eat. And he was just like, God's going to bless you. I'm like, God already blessed me, baby. I need you to be blessed.
I'm able to do this.
And I'm not saying it just to be like, oh, I helped somebody. But I mean, it's like, that really tore my nerves up. And I meant, like, I didn't get to go by there tonight. But I was like, from now on, when I cook dinner and it's some extra, I'm literally going to take it over there to him. I don't know who he is, but it just tore my heart up. Like,
Right.
and I'm gonna also let my preacher know about, them know about it. And I'm sure it's other people, but some of them kind of strike me the wrong way because it'd be like, you know, I don't know if I don't want to talk about people, but it's two women in particular. They be over there by Bojangles. And I feel like they're what? What?
No, go ahead. Because I
Oh,
agree.
I feel like they're not. You know what I'm saying? They always be asking me. And one day, one of them caught me on a day where it was hot outside, and I just went off because she was like, "You got a dollar? No, nigga, I ain't got no dollar. You can go in there and fill out an application. That's what you can do." And Jazz was like, "Mama," and I'm like, "No, I've been in the hot sun working all day. Like, no, you need to go in there and find a job. You actually think I'm gonna give you some of my money, and you been out here all day not doing nothing?" She said, "You act like I don't want to work. You don't, because there's nothing wrong with you." But that man yesterday, it was like, it really touched me because he wasn't asking nobody for nothing. He was over there asleep minding his own business. And I'm like, I will help you because you out over here big. I've never seen you before, ever. And it was sincere to me, like, okay, he really needs some help. But them two women, I'm sorry. If they ain't kidding anybody on here, I'm sorry. But if you know me, I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I've told them too. But I don't believe, like, I think they're fake.
And they might be, but don't ever think
but-
that there's jobs out there for people, because I remember whenever I had quit working because I had saved up excuse me, I had saved up some money and wanted to go to school full time, so I had quit my job, but I wanted to find a part-time job. And when I tell y'all, that was the hardest thing ever. I couldn't even get hired at McDonald's. McDonald's wouldn't even call me back. Burger King wouldn't call me back. Walmart wouldn't call me back. I was too overqualified for a lot of jobs and underqualified for a lot of jobs. And it sucks. And so when people say there's so many jobs out there, there are, but a lot of people are not calling people back.
Yeah, that's true too. That is true.
I also want to speak on like what we feel like people can do as far as their mental capacity and what they can actually do is two different levels as well. I used to be the person because I was a single mom and I know that I had to do what I needed to do and I needed to go work, whatever it be, 2 or 3 jobs. And I'm like, if I can do it, that helper can do it. But I also have to now that I'm working in the field and actually help people maneuver their lives, I'm like, some of them just don't know how to do it. Some of them never been taught, and some of them don't have no education as far as what I need to be independent, what I need to do to strive to be independent, what I need to do to work. They literally have no tools in the box. So it's easy to say when you have tools to be like, you can do the same thing. Because I've been that person. Chastity can tell you, I've been that person to be like, I'm a single mom, she can do the same thing. But it's like people's mental capacity is totally different.
Yeah, that's true.
And then also people don't even have the resources, the wherewithal, they don't know what's going on. I mean, like, I'm in a position where I know a lot of the things that a lot of resources that different areas offer, but if you go and Google it, you can't find those resources. You wouldn't even know that they was out there. Something as simple as transportation is something that a lot of people can't find, especially in these rural areas where they can't get to work. It's easier for them to sit at home because I'm not driving. I can't afford a car payment, so why would I buy a car?
Right.
But I can't get to Walmart to work. Walmart is 30 minutes or an hour from me, and I probably need to take little baby 20 minutes across town to get somebody to watch them so I can work. There's no way that I can do it. But I didn't know about the transportation that was out there.
But a lot of us don't know and we won't ask, especially in our communities. If we being real, if it ain't laid on our doorstep, if it ain't somebody told us so-and-so said this, so I know it's there, we ain't gonna ask no questions.
I'm gonna ask questions. I'll be on Facebook.
You gonna ask questions. I'm gonna ask questions because we actually work in the field. If you take it outside the scope of somebody who don't work where we work, ain't experienced where we work, ain't live where you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people do not ask. They just be like, I'm just gonna take what I'm given.
But I mean, like before I even got in this position, just me as a person. I ain't
saying where you at now. I'm saying you always been in a field as far as healthcare.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But if you've been somebody who always worked at Walmart, and I ain't trying to down Walmart, I'm just saying, like, if you ain't been in a position where I've been the person who have to reach out and ask,
or
it's not gonna be your first instinct to reach out and ask.
or even know like resources. Yeah, I get it.
I literally ask questions when I already know the answer. But it's because if I don't ask, I'm not gonna know the answer. But a lot of people are gonna be like, "No, I already know the answer. I ain't gonna ask." It's a difference.
The moral of the story is the women in Bojangles need to leave me alone.
I'm done with her. I'm done.
That's all I'm saying.
I am done. I'm going to the comments.
Anybody else, I'll be trying to help.
I'll go to the comments. He said the homeless is everywhere. That's not going to change, and trying to help them is not a guarantee that it will change their situation. I talk to homeless people, and they say they are stress free because they don't have bills and responsibilities. Believe it or not, that's facts.
And that's true.
Well, they say they are stress free, but they're not technically stress free, and that's just coming from somebody who help homeless people on a daily. They're not technically stress free, but they feel like they are because they don't have to navigate the expectation of people.
Right. But so I do know somebody that I had spoke with, and he was like he's a drifter, I guess. I don't want to say homeless because I mean, like after talking to him, I don't think that he's homeless. I think that he's just a drifter, and it's easier for him to be outside and live in like the different shelters and all that kind of stuff. He was like, I get 3 meals a day. He was like, I know where to go. And he was like, and I ain't got to pay rent. I ain't got to worry about a car. I ain't got to pay a car note. I ain't got to pay bills and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, I'm living good. And he was like, you know, sometimes it gets a little bit rough, but for the most part, it's good. He was like, it's just like people that's living in homes. Sometimes it gets rough for them. And then sometimes it's good for them. And he was like, I'm accepting what I got. Like, I'm fine and 100% content in it. And I was like, I get it. Like, I get it.
You know who else say that? People that go back to prison.
Oh, yeah.
It's safe. They got a roof. They got 3 meals a day. They got a shower. They got companionship. They got programs. Like, we down people for being re-entry into prison, but it's like if you come from somewhere you have nobody or nothing, why wouldn't you go there?
That's true. That's like what was that show Orange Is the New Black, when the girl got out and she went right back because she was like, that's all I know. That's family.
And that's even in life when Biscuit when Biscuit got killed.
When Biscuit got killed out in the real world and he got shot, he just didn't want to be like that. That was the funniest thing in the whole world. I'm sorry. God forgive me for laughing. But that was funny. I don't know what's funny. Biscuit getting shot or dude whites. I don't know.
I'm so dead.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know which one is funnier.
These I'm looking to start a program helping the homeless, but you have to think about it. The process of changing their lives is a full task. Fast. Take them to get haircuts, clothes, place to bathe, ID, rides, somewhere to live, etc. until they get a job. Then help them get a car and a house and set them free. Who's willing to commit? You know what? You know what the full problem is, Easy? From my point of view, we emergencyly help people. But we don't help people be self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We don't teach people how to actually get jobs and budget and figure out what their credit score is and know they have to have this credit score to get approval stuff and how to do home ownership. We don't. We literally teach homeless how to get out of emergency situations, and that's it. Right. Even the state to this day, they got this whole new HOP program to do across all Medicaid plans. It's literally getting them funds to get to a house today, and that's it. But we do not follow them to actually become self-sufficient.
To make sure that they're able to pay the rent for the rest of the time.
We do nothing. We be like, okay, they got in the house, they good. No, they was homeless for a reason. They went
to pay this rent next month. And then she's gonna be homeless again, and then you're gonna be like, I don't understand why Betty Sue was calling me because I just helped her. Because we didn't give Betty Sue the tools, which is something that schools need to teach kids in school. We should have known. I don't care what 2x plus 6 equals 3y. That doesn't make sense. we didn't need to learn that. We needed to learn how to budget. We needed to learn credit. We needed
What
to
a credit
learn
score was fast.
right. We need to learn all these things. Teach your kids that. They're not teaching it in schools. Teach your kids that, people. Teach them.
Facts.
Because I literally had to learn everything that I've learned. I had to learn it on my own. My parents wasn't given the tools that they were supposed to have to pass on to me and my sister and brother. We literally had to figure this thing out on our own.
And that's a lot of us, if we be real. That's a lot of us. How many of us in today's society? I'm not speaking for the future society or the past. I'm just saying for us today. How many of us became grown adults and had every tool we needed? We did. I even grew up in a household where my mom and my dad said you have to work, you have to build on your own, you have to grow, you have to make your own money. And that was all good and fine and dandy, but it's like, what's next?
Right. Exactly.
These actually have a really great idea for a nonprofit for people that's homeless and becoming self-sufficient. So if you want to meet, you let me know, because I'm actually about to start my own nonprofit. Maybe we could go in together.
Deezy, she wasn't trying to talk about it until we said we was opening up our homeless shelter.
No, I'm not trying to open up homeless shelter.
Deezy, she wasn't.
No.
Deezy. She wasn't trying to listen until we said we was open up our homeless mall.
Y'all go ahead for it. If y'all want to open homeless shelter, y'all go for it. I don't want that. I actually want to open up something where actually people become self-sufficient.
That's true. They don't even have to be homeless people.
Being a homeless shelter is temporary. I want to have people become permanent.
But you know what? That ain't even got to be homeless people. Hell, you might need to teach me how to be self-sufficient, because some things I be like, I lost about.
Right. To learn it. For real.
When
I go into these things for our members, I literally be in them programs and them classes, be like, hey, I didn't learn this from my daggone self.
Right.
Let's be clear.
Right.
Because they be talking about like can you go back to slide 4? I need to take a picture of slide 4, ma'am, because that resonated with me.
Fast. Because as much as my parents was great, they really they really told me what I needed to be an adult. I still can, to this day, say I don't know what it means to have home ownership.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm scared to go out and try to go buy my own house. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna fail. I'm scared to go out and try to buy my own car. Like, my dad literally has helped me. I'm 41 and he still be helping me. And my parents still they help me with stuff. And I just be like, I'm scared I'm gonna mess up. So I'm like, yeah, not just homeless people need help in that category. Shit, I do too.
Facts. That's my point.
Right.
I don't care if you homeless or not. I want to help people become more self-sufficient. Period.
Right.
That's my thing. Like, people want to also always focus on people being homeless, people needing food. And I'm not saying they don't, but I want to help people survive.
Right.
Point blank, period. And I feel like that step gets missed.
And you know what I want to do? I want to work at a radio station.
Dad, nothing to do with nothing. But I just want to you put it out there in the atmosphere, baby. Put it out there in the atmosphere.
I just want to let y'all know what I want to be when I grow up.
One of the main reasons that I wanted Nikki to come on in the first place, whenever she came on the first time, was because Nikki has always wanted to work in radio.
I have.
Nikki does not believe in herself enough to do what she's supposed to do. And I wanted her to see that she is able to do it. So I wanted her to come on the podcast so that she can see that she was able to do it. You're able to do it, baby.
Do y'all think I'm able to do it? Add in the comments now.
And then also, I want to point out that if she was working in radio, then I could have met my husband years ago. Because Jesus came to Fayetteville a whole bunch of times.
Done with her.
A whole bunch of times. And you was being selfish. You was thinking about you. You were thinking about me.
Nikki, stop.
Was I not supposed to be in Dreamville this year? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Last year. We was like, if I go now, it's only a year class. I could be done. But I actually, Chastity, last week I called CCCC to ask them about their class communication. So I'm stepping up.
You see what your assistant pastor just wrote for you?
I can't see that stuff. It's not coming up.
Hold on. Let me show you.
Nikki, you want? Oh, she got it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. DM me. Let's get busy. He said.
I'm for real.
She for real. Help her, Dizzy.
Yeah, I really do want to do radio. Like I've been wanting to do that forever.
And you see, he got
plans for hosts anyway, and I have connects. All right, hook all the black women up for the connects, Dizzy. Even though you be talking trash.
Dizzy, there she go again, try to steal our job. She was not trying to work in the radio until I said I was working there.
No, I don't want to be on radio. I want to be worldwide, not just I want to be
I don't want to be
worldwide.
No, you know what? No, I want to be like for real. I want to be like Wendy Williams. Like I'm not messy like her, but I want to start out like in radio. I want to have my own talk show. Like I really do. Like I really look up to her. I wish she wasn't as messy. Like I wish she wasn't as messy as she was because I really looked up to her. Because I was like, damn, that's what I want to do. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that like, and I was like, I really like her. I want to be like her. But I just hate she's messy like the way she was.
He said, "Oh, you said Wendy Williams."
Yeah.
You know what? The reason why Wendy Williams is so relevant is because of the way she did things. Let's be clear now. People like messy. That's why people like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
People like messy.
Yeah.
People like messy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Messy.
That is
he
true.
Said, never mind. Why you say never mind?
Whatever.
Come on, D. Don't say never mind. Come on now.
Yeah, I did. I mean, you know, I was like, I want to be like, not be exactly like her, but like, you know what I'm saying, have like a reality, not a reality show, but like a talk show and all that kind of stuff. Said, like, hey, that's fun.
He said, messy makes money for real. We'll talk. That's facts.
That's
messy makes money.
That's
so Nikki, if you had your own TV, your own radio show, what would be the premise of it? Or what would you talk about mostly? What would you bring to the table?
I don't know, just like basically like just everyday stuff. Like everyday stuff. Like what's going on today in the world. Let's talk about this. What's going on today? You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course you got to play. I got to have music. And so it would probably be like a station, like, I don't know. It'd be probably like a
stop it. Nikki knows music.
How you gonna interrupt me? Just
because Nikki was downplaying herself.
Yeah, like she was ready to cut me.
Right.
I tell you, Nikki knows music. She knows music. And I can like even remember whenever I was looking at the Shazam show with Jamie Foxx and all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, and I was like, if I ever went on Shazam, I'm gonna take Nikki with me because you know music. It's been times whenever we've been in the club and you would hear the DJ mix something in that I'm pretty sure nobody else knows is being mixed in, and you hear it, and you be like, oh, they about to play such and such, and I'm like, how the hell does she know that? And then all of a sudden, that song comes on, but I never heard it. You know music.
Yeah, I do. I love music,
and
like,
whenever
all types of music.
A lot of times, whenever we go to concerts and just different things, and you're up there and you're singing like all the old school stuff, and then the people on stage, they're like, oh, she know music. Those people, they come down and they make it.
I met some cool famous people.
They speak to Nikki because they're like, oh, you know my music, like you know the stuff, you know it, do it, you got it.
Look, I met some cool famous people that could have helped me. Keisha Cole said I was real cool.
Speaking of Keisha Cole, let me tell y'all something funny.
Oh God.
This is another
not speaking of
Chastity is a good time story.
Chastity moments. Can we get some music for Chastity moments?
So we were headed to, so Nikki loves Keisha Cole, right? And Nikki was like, I'm going to see Keisha Cole and Raleigh. I want y'all to go with me, blah, blah, blah.
What time y'all had to be ready?
I forgot.
I'm going on the, I'm leaving. Raleigh. Concert didn't start at 10 o'clock at night. I said, we got to leave by 5:30.
This is true. So we had to leave real early, right? So we in the car, all of us in the car. Me and Nikki's best friend, we get to arguing in the back seat. I mean, like, I was like, Nikki, pull over the fucking car. Like, we about to fight. I mean, it was horrible.
Y'all know I kept driving. I was trying to see Keisha.
Oh, Jackson 5, they got my picture up.
Huh?
I'm looking at the comments. I'm sorry. But so anyway, me and this girl, we're in the back seat, we're like fussing, we're ready to fight. We done asked her to pull over the car a whole bunch of times so that we can have our fight. So we get to the actual place. We still not really talking to each other. Nikki goes and takes a nap on the couch to wait for Keisha Cole because we got there at 6 o'clock. The concert didn't start. Carter, go to bed. Why are you on here? Go to bed. I'm taking your phone. Sorry.
I'm weak. That's who that was.
Yes.
That's Carter. I'm done.
So anyway, we're in the club. We're fussing. Well, we not
She
fussing
said Nikki the
anymore.
topic right now.
No, this
What
is
you say?
Go to bed, Carter. Okay, sorry.
so anyway, me and the girl, we Nikki fell asleep on the couch. And then whenever Keisha Cole came out, me and her became friends all of a sudden. We done fought the whole way to Raleigh. And then all of a sudden we became like really good friends. And then whenever we leave outside, Nikki over there talking to Keisha Cole, and she was like, I want you to meet my friends. And me and Tasha over there was like, fuck Keisha Cole. We don't want to meet.
They did to her face.
Strong words. Okay.
And did.
Sorry, Keisha.
Strong words. Oh my God.
Nikki loves me.
Sorry, Keisha.
Okay, let's fast forward to Nikki's image that she sent.
You said what now?
Fresh out the shower, bae. Like you asked, waiting on you. Lamont, I'm not coming. I just wanted you to take a bath. I told you I was coming because I couldn't think of any other way to make you what? I'm sorry, it's cut off.
Take a bath.
Take a bath.
Get it, man, them dude wipes. And the dude wipes go to Lamont.
Oh my God. She said I couldn't think of no one would make you take a bath. Oh my God.
Girl, when I saw that this morning, I hollered. I was like, I don't know who this is, but he get that tonight. Just saying.
Why you gonna say you coming over for to take a bath?
I don't know who it was. I just seen it on Facebook.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out why you keep taking a bath.
You ain't taking a bath without you saying you coming over.
Girl, that is funny to me. I hollered.
I don't understand. Why are you still talking to him, ma'am, that posted this?
That part.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Next week she's gonna be talking about what was his name?
Lamont.
Lamont had doo-doo stains. No, whole time she was licking the doo-doo stains.
Oh no, not licking it. No.
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 Oh no.
We rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
That is funny to me.
We rebuke it.
He said Nikki M like Eminem. That's the real name. Nikki M
like Eminem. I mean, Eminem is cool.
I like that. Nikki M.
That's
Because
cute.
that goes. I like it.
That's cute.
Let me be your co-host.
What?
And then I'm gonna tell you the people that
about
you
the
need to bring
broadcasting
on.
classes, Nikki.
The lady was gonna call me back, and she hadn't called me back, so I'll probably have to. I'm gonna call her tomorrow and see what's going on because I really do want to do that.
Can I be your manager?
And I'm also helping out with a it's an online station or whatever, but
7.1.
yeah,
We're not sponsored by this, but B Dot.
But yeah, I mean, I actually had the Zoom meeting yesterday with them, so yeah.
Daisy said, "No, I'm her manager."
Daisy, I thought you was my manager, and then I'm gonna be Nikki's manager.
Woo!
It makes sense. We passing it down.
Daisy, who manager are you? Who manager are you?
I'm done.
You Chassie? You Nikki? You
Oh,
you Keisha? Do you love me? No online radio, Nikki. We gonna do it big. It sounds like he Nikki manager.
what happened to me?
What you say?
I need to be managed.
She said she's trying to be managed. Okay. Okay.
But yes, I agree, Nikki.
He said
Online is
Chassie
great,
getting
but
left with occasionally Posh. Why though? I don't understand.
You my nerves.
I don't know. And he didn't even spell occasionally right. I don't understand.
Look, why don't they send me a message showing my son? Okay, I see you, Miss Wendy Williams.
Mm.
I said, "Are you still watching?" He talking about, "Nah, I got ADHD." What y'all talking about? No.
It said we'll come back when we big. We'll come back to get y'all. I'm going with y'all. Now we off in the big league.
Nah, me and DZ gonna be at the daggone.
Y'all better not be at the Rock Nation brunch.
We're gonna be at the BET Hip Hop Award and sit beside Jeezy. I'm gonna be like, Jeezy, that peasant over there. She said hello.
Not the peasant.
You would do that?
Oh, shut up, Chastity. You know you going with me.
And would.
Who goes with me everywhere I go? Chastity.
I went to the doctor with you whenever you had a condom stuck in your vagina.
That part.
And that is why Donnell said he was not coming on here tonight.
You said his name. We did not say his name. Let's be clear.
He knew who he was.
We did not say your name, Donnell. She said your name.
This has been a fun podcast. I love this. We didn't follow no script.
We did
Good
not.
job.
We went with what we went with. He said it's go time. It's go time. All right. I wanna ask y'all.
Let's get serious.
Who said we
It ain't no
taking the
serious.
date?
It's I feel like work got custody of me and home got visitation rights.
Yeah, and that's how I be looking too when I come home from work.
Thanks.
Tears in my eyes and everything.
How many of us giving all to our work and little to our home?
No, you know what? Since I've changed jobs, I have to say it's been so much better. Like,
lay it down.
I'll do this. Look, Chance, you know I did this at the Keisha Cole show. I'll do this at on my talk show. And today we have guest Fizz coming out.
No, let's focus. We focusing. Okay.
So,
Nikki.
yes.
She said, yes.
Y'all laughing at me with my Barbie covers?
We do not. We jealous because I want to be in my Barbie covers.
Barbie.
But how much do you give to your life that you don't give to your home life?
How much do I give to my
everyday life that you don't give to your home life?
Okay, I'm going to get my food. I'm listening.
I feel like sometimes. Well, okay. Let me back this up.
Okay.
Before I was working, I was working more hours than what I'm working now, and that was my whole reasoning for leaving where I was at. Even though I loved what I did, I loved the people I was around every day, and I still do love them. But I just had to make a change for me because I felt like I would be at work all day, come home, and here I gotta help, Kinley with homework, try to cook dinner, regular mom stuff. And it was just like,
thanks.
It would just like drain me. And the first time Kinley would cry or say something, I'd be like, just go to bed. Like, leave me alone. That's the way I felt because I was tired. Mm-hmm. But now I get off at 2:30. Like, that's amazing.
Right.
And I have all this time to myself. Like, I'm able to get the girls done, whatever they got to do. And then I still have Nikki time. where I can just chill. That's why I took on doing, the pure romance, because I'm like, that's something I've always wanted to do, but I never had time to do it.
Right.
So, it's like now since I've changed jobs, and that was a big step for me because I had been there for so long. I didn't want to leave, and it was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I stepped out on it on faith. I'm like, that was a good job. That was a good thing for me because I really needed my girls my time. I mean, that's my world. If something happened to me today, it's gonna affect them girls more than it affect anybody. So why not be there for them now?
I'm glad you say that because a lot of people treat people. I ain't gonna say women, even though I feel like there's a lot of women, but people is that we selling out to our jobs because we have to make a decision whether we're gonna choose our job or our family.
Right.
It's not about choosing our job or our family. It's the fact of the matter is our job support our family.
Right. That's it.
Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
That's it.
So it's like, don't make it sound like if we are choosing to work to support our family, is that we are choosing to love our job over our family. It's not the same.
Right.
It's not.
That's
the
why
same.
I'm looking for Mr. James Earl.
I am choosing to work in a moment because I need to do it for my family. I'm
looking for James Earl, the old man that all he want is to just rub my shoulders, but he want to give me all his money.
Somebody sent me a message on Instagram the other day and said, "Are you a sugar baby?"
I absolutely am.
I can be.
Not a sugar baby. Nope.
I can be. What flavor you want, baby?
This Kool-Aid come in all different flavors.
All right, so to y'all women that are single, what does a sugar mama to a baby look like?
A sugar mama?
Because in this instance, you are the mama and they are the baby.
No, I'm looking for a sugar daddy.
Okay. What does that
I
mean?
want a sugar daddy. I'm sorry.
What
does the sugar daddy mean?
Sugar daddy means, in my eyes, he gives me money to make sure I can take care of home. And I can drink mimosas in the morning whenever I drop my kids off at school.
I'm not hearing what you're doing for them at all.
Huh?
What are you doing for the sugar daddy?
I am getting money from him. I am making sure that my kids are okay.
I'm done. Woo. Nikki.
And he gets to rub my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, rub my shoulder. The same for you, Nikki?
Sugar daddy is old ass man. Just trying to take care of me and my youngins. And when I ain't take care of us, I'm talking about we gonna live lavish. And all I gotta do is throw a little booty at him sometimes, a little sugar at him sometimes. Like,
You so cute, daddy.
That sugar daddy that was in Set It Off and Jada.
I'm not trying to be in the bind, Nate.
Not Nate.
Nate said, you know what you got to do.
I'm done. Not Nate.
Okay. Oh God, I'm about to watch it.
For real, we gotta watch that movie for real. No, but not Nate.
Hey, times it's hard. You gotta do what you got to do.
No. But for two women who are like out in this world, dating, being free, whatever the definition may be, what are y'all looking for from another partner? Chessie B.
I go first. I'm looking for a nice couple to settle down with.
Oop, okay, couple. So, all right. What about you, nigga? She said I can't stand.
Number one, I can't stand chastity. That's number one. Number two, you saying what am I looking for?
What are you looking for in the world? Point blank.
I'm looking for a good guy that is got some sense and is wanting to. He gonna have to be a stepdaddy.
Facts.
And just somebody that's gonna be good to me. Like, and when I say good to me, I mean I'm not saying you got to take me out and buy me stuff all the time because I'm not that type of person. But
Mm-hmm.
when I say good to me, I mean treat me like I'm supposed to be treated.
Right.
Mm.
Agree.
Can you give an example? And you can tell me if I'm calling you out by all means. But can you give an example where men are not treating you like you need to be treated?
Um,
I
hmm.
can give you an
Look,
example.
just like me.
Go to Chastity first, and then I'll come back.
All right, Chassie, go.
Okay,
How
so
men not
outside,
treated like they need
I
to
was
treat you?
joking about finding. Well, no, I am trying to find a couple to settle down with, but also I am looking
It's
for
simple.
somebody that loves me for me, accepts me for who I am, somebody that makes me feel comfortable, that I can let my guard down and just just be comfortable. That's what I'm looking for in life.
Mm.
Um, what men have given me that has showed. Wait, what was the question? Say it again. Let me make sure I'm answering it right because I was about to go off on a tangent.
No, go on your tangent. Go ahead.
No, ask the question again though.
What are you looking for in a man, partner, whoever that you are not getting?
Okay. Communication.
Mm-hmm.
What yeah, communication, time, and that's it.
That's it.
A
Communication
lot of
and
the
time.
times it's the
Simple as it.
communication. I
Yeah.
want the communication. I want to know what's going on in your life. If you are it's something as simple as you're talking to somebody else, that's fine. Let me know. Let me know what's going
Right.
on. Let me know that
Right.
you can't talk to me all day and you're weighing out your options. Men be
Right.
trying to lie and be act like I'm right now. I'm just focusing on you. No, you're not.
You're
You're
not.
trying to make sure that Tiffany is not going to be the person that you want, or I'm not going to be the person that you want. You're talking to multiple women
Mm-hmm.
and you're entertaining multiple of us. Be honest.
Right.
I want to know that so that I can understand if you don't call me or text me on a random Friday night at
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock, whenever you usually text and respond Monday through Thursday at 11, then I know you're not. I know why you're not responding because you're out with Tiffany.
Right.
You're trying to get to know Tiffany, just like you tried
Okay.
to get to know me on Saturday and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Be honest. Um, what's my other thing? Communication and oh, honestly, it just all goes into each other. I
It
I,
all
I
lines to
just
each other.
need that.
Right.
That will go a whole lot further with me than somebody lying to me and telling me what they think I want to hear. I want to hear what
Right.
I want to hear. I want to hear your honesty. I want to hear how you truly are, how you maneuver in life. Don't sit here and tell
Mm-hmm.
me that you want to be monogamous with me, but then
And you
you're
don't.
not. Tell me that you like poly because it might
Mm-hmm.
be something that I like. Tell me that
Facts.
Right.
monogamy is something that you are not into because it might be something that I'm not into. Tell
Facts.
me what you really like. That way, people can actually find their tribes.
Right.
That's facts.
A
That's
lot of
facts.
times,
Tell
people
people what
are
do you want and not what you need
not
to
what you
hear.
need. Like this is
Need to hear.
what
Let's
I
be
want.
clear.
This is what
Need
I
to
need.
hear.
Right. I don't like child.
Honey.
This one guy that I was talking to a while back, and I remember I told him I was like, I'm kind of interested in like having a poly like type of relationship, blah blah, and all this kind of stuff. And it was like, no, this is something I'm not interested in. I want to like have my woman or whatever. We went through a whole lot of bullshit.
Well, be clear, and that's what it is.
Right. So we went through a whole bunch of bullshit whenever he was trying to make it seem like I was his woman. And
Mm.
but he didn't want to make a commitment with me. So then it was like just a whole bunch of me not accepting me not knowing how
Mm.
amazing I am. And I
Mm.
finally left the situation. So then he comes back and he's like, um, he recently texted me and we was just having a whole conversation or whatever. And he was like, you know what, that poly thing that you was into, I might be into it now. No, because I tried to give that to you
Facts.
whenever we was first together, but you wanted to be monogamous, but you also want to stick your penis into other women.
Well, let's be clear on what you want.
Right.
I gave you the option to be able to do what you wanted to do, but you wanted to sneak and lie about it instead of having communication with me. And that
Right.
pissed me off. So now, no, I'm not doing anything with you. Fuck you. Fuck your mama. She should have swallowed you.
Oh no.
Not the oh no.
Nikki, can you tag into the conversation?
Oh no, I can't.
Tag into the conversation.
No.
Ooh.
I refuse to.
It's not about swallowing it any
Not
of the day.
swallow
It's
it.
about
Speaking of swallow, I really would
it's
do want a hot dog right now. And I really would want
I'm done. I am so
Not the
done.
glizzy. Clap, clap. Don't play
It's
with it,
not
don't
about
play with it, don't play
swallowing
with it.
per se. It's about wanting what you want and being okay with it.
Yeah.
True.
That's for women and men. We feel like we had this facade of what we think we should have, what we think we should want, what we think we should look like and being comfortable in. It's like, no. When we're going to get to the point in our life where we can be okay with what we want, what we need, what we have, no matter what nobody else thinks.
Right.
That's the problem.
Let the church say amen.
Let the church. All right, we 2 hours and 35 minutes
and I got to
in.
go.
She said, and I got to go. All right, any last thoughts, Chessie B?
Stay hydrated if you want to have multiple orgasms and multiple nuts. It's really a good time, but make sure that you are getting your water.
I'm so done.
Make sure you're getting your water intake. It's a really good time, y'all. Though, ooh, child, my soul left my body. It like lifted up, and it was like, girl, and then it came back into my body,
Oh
and
my
then it like this.
Last
like,
thoughts, Nikki.
That happened to you? That happened to you? I'm about to go drink a damn gallon. I'm about to go drink a gallon of water. Hey, Donnell, if you want here, holler.
Last thoughts. Nikki, last thoughts.
I'm about to drink a gallon of water, and Donnell, if you're on here, holler at me, yo.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I say.
I am done. It was good seeing y'all this week. We appreciate y'all being on the podcast. We hope to see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Come again.